And everyone, how is everyone doing this evening? I hope everybody is well. Oh, let me turn that off. I forgot to mute that. All right, get back over here. So I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Today's just going to be a regular chat today. So when Colin and Cliff and Mandy and I'll be letting them up. The link is up at the top. And I'd like to thank you, actually all of my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. I finally hit uh, 700 subscribers. Thank you to all. Love all you guys for subscribing. I know mine is just a channel of the stuff that I do here. Gives me something to do. And hopefully I'd like to continue vlogging for everybody. So with that, summer is here. So I was out in the outside for a good portion of the day today, trying to get everything taken care of, taking care of the vans, taking care of the garden. As you guys can see there, hey, don't be greedy with that. He's not going to eat that. It's a warning. Hey, sorry, dog's protecting his food from the cat. He left. Alrighty. So that avoided. So how is everybody doing this evening? Waiting for Cliff and Colin to get up here. I saw that Ted will probably pop in and out. You guys can hear the cat. I might have to boot him outside. The animals. And well, like I said, as you guys saw on the thumbnail, that's one of the bananas that I planted a couple of weeks. Finally got them planted, and they're actually starting to produce pups now. So I now have a total of 6 trees. So I planted 2. They've already pupped. Each one has put out 2 other trees, so which is actually really good. So hopefully I'll have bananas here in about 18 months. So I'll probably be next spring, depending on weather from winter. We'll see how cold it gets. I might have to go ahead and cover them with a frost cloth with a light underneath, which wouldn't bother me a bit. They'll probably like that. Just the frost off of them, but we'll see when that happens. Hopefully, this upcoming October, I will have another greenhouse delivered. I think I've decided to go ahead and spend the extra money and get a polycarbonate greenhouse. So once that gets here, I'm gonna have to get some footings done and then install the greenhouse. So it's basically going to be the same size, same height, but it's going to be a polycarbonate greenhouse. No, you leave the dog alone. No, you leave the dog alone. Mice. Since I haven't seen any mice since you've been here, go find one. Like the cat really understands. All they probably hear is wah, 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 wah. So, and the dog always says, "Get away from my pig's ear." Yeah. As life goes on. Hi, Des. How you doing? Like I said. Oh, Des says hi, Molly. She's waving back. She's eating her supper. And let's see. And in here earlier, about like 20 minutes ago, he put something in. He's going to try and make it back to life if he can. Yeah, we're both good. He said, I just worked out in the garden until the dehydration headache started. Then I said, I'm done for the day. And I came inside, took like about a 30-minute nap or so, maybe 45. No, you stay down. Cat's trying to get up in my lap. He's probably looking for food. Hey, Colin. Okay, Colin. You can fill me in later on when you're ready. Try to pet the cat and talk to you guys online at the same time. No, 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 no. I don't want you on my lap and I don't want you on my desk. Oh, almost dropped my glasses there. Yeah. Oh, also, by the way, one of the channels I have been following for 8, 9 years. Gentleman Robert Arrington from Jeremy from Dinner had another double stroke over the weekend. Uh, Said he's going to be fine. However, some of his uh, the speech is not doing well. Motor functions are doing okay. She put out a video a few hours ago doing a quick explanation of what kind of strokes they were. Hopefully, his prayers, all that go out to the whole family, both Sarah, Robert, and their 2 kids. Yeah, so yeah, and they were in the middle of, from what I understand, they were in the middle of filming when he had the strokes. So, like I said, hopefully they will get better. That kind of stuff takes time. Like I said, unfortunately, I have to watch one of my friends at work, my coworker, because he has the silent ones. So always trying to keep an eye on him while I'm at work. No, Moocher, you can't come up here. Why we named the cat Moocher is because he somewhat lives here. Yeah, I know. I've been following them for like 9 years. Well, anyways, I got Moocher here. That's what we named the cat because he'll come over here, he'll mooch for some food, take a nap, snooze. Then he takes off and goes somewhere else, like mother-in-law's house or a neighbor's house, and gets food from there too as well. So that's why we named him Moocher. And he's trying to get attention now. Yeah, wait for Cliff. Uh, yeah, most cats are kind of moochers. They'll show up. Yeah, I want a little bit of loving. Give me some food. Let me sleep here for a little while. Then I'll just take off and come back tomorrow. I'll make my rounds. Oh, there's Des.
I thought it'd be easier for me to come up here than me typing down there.
Yeah, sometimes it's easier.
Hold on, let me mute. There we go.
Oh, let me get these cleaned up.
I look like hail. Sorry about that.
Oh, did you ever figure out that walker bag?
Yes.
Yeah, she did.
Mom, I think we did it right. I don't know. It's on there. Let's just put it that way. See, it's on there.
She's got it on there almost correct. Or looks like it's correct.
I have a strap over here, strap right here, and then that connects with the other strap. So these two are Velcro together.
Mm-hmm.
Just made it bigger.
It's powerful.
Yeah, I love it. I got my book in there.
Maybe this will be better. Oh yeah, that's much easier. I can see better now.
There you go. I just thought it'd be easier for me to come up since it's quiet. It's just us right now.
Yeah, I'm basically going to be talking about dinner, food, outdoors, get together stuff.
Yeah, my son made meatballs today, like this big.
Oh,
yeah,
almost like a Scottish egg.
Oh, it's as big as your fit. No, a friend of ours, she passed away. God rest her. She was like 44, between 44 and 48. She had a brain aneurysm. And she was at the hospital complaining. They kept her overnight observation at this. And they're like, yeah, everything looks good. We're going to release you and send you home. She got dressed and that was it. Gone.
Oh, yeah.
Instant.
It.
Yep. So I had Jerry name the newest cow after her, Geraldine.
Okay.
The new calf. But she came to my house, we were like this. So she came to my house. Well, she had come and goes, so what do you guys have for dinner? I go, I have no clue what I'm doing for dinner. I got this and this and this. She goes, do you have this, that, and that? I go, no. She goes, do you have this and that? And I said, yeah, but I don't have. I need something else to go with this and that. She goes, I've got the other stuff. I'll tell you what. I'll come down and we'll put it all together and see what we get. So she was Italian, and they don't call sauce. They call it gravy.
Yeah.
So it was like this big. Hey, drop. So the meatballs, I mean, it was like the big as your fist. I mean, one big one on top of spaghetti. You know that song.
Oh yeah.
On top of spaghetti. Yeah. That was that meatball. Let me tell you. It could have rolled on down. It was huge. So so he found a recipe, and it was hamburger and pork, breadcrumbs and an egg, and he threw it all together, and he made some meatballs.
Yeah, it's basically a meatloaf. Instead of being a loaf, it's a small little chunks of meat.
Yeah. And my aunt was here at the time, so he made little ones. So she's having some of the little ones. She goes, "Oh, I'll take that to go, please." So she got 2 to go. They were smaller than the ones he made for us, but that's good. You know, he's like, yeah, I baked them in the oven, cooked them in the oven, and then let them cool down until it's time to put them in the sauce or the gravy.
Yeah, usually what I do is I'll get the cast iron skillet out, and I'll roll them around in a thin little layer of oil.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just roll them in, and that's how I keep them from getting that flat side.
Yeah. It's all good, though. I'm happy. It tasted good. I can only do 3. I put the other one back in the pot for later. It was too big.
Oh, and also thank you for everybody who has been watching my shorts. I know about 98% of them are not subscribed to my channel. But yeah, last night got me quite a bit of views and a little bit of time. Unfortunately, it doesn't count towards the play hours, which I kind of think is...
But you got 701 subscribers now.
Yes, I'm up to 701 now, yes. And thank you, everybody, for that.
And Simon, Yes I Can Barbecue, is trying to get... He's been, like you, like stagnant on the count and stuff.
Yeah.
Hold on. I make 5 kinds of meatloaf. No bricks here. So he's now 109 away from reaching 1,000.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still like 700 hours away for watch hours.
Yeah. You'll get it, though. Just keep on plugging it out there.
I mean, I'm not in a hurry.
Yeah.
You know, that's just a milestone. It's just it's a milestone. But I did get to over 200,000 subscribers as of 200,000 views as of yesterday.
That's nice.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it's almost.
That's what he used.
Yeah.
He used Panko also.
Yes.
We'll just say, when do your hours start dropping? Every month, or do you still have some month? You still have some leeway.
I'm just steady.
Okay.
Yeah, right around about that 2,300 hours.
Because
whatever falls off comes back on, falls off.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering about. I was like, where are you at right now on that?
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I haven't had a good video in a while. Where everybody's
I know my videos. I don't put videos out. My shorts did really good on my trip.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I was good in that regard. But usually it's my lives, my 2 to 6 hour lives.
I mean, like I said, I'm surprised that my pest control ones do pretty good, but like I said, I'm not actively going out to remove them.
Yeah,
they become a problem. So that's the problem. I just don't have that problem here anymore.
Right.
Unlike Ed, he's just constantly bombarded by squirrels and chipmunks, just wreaking havoc in the neighborhood. But on the other sense, like I said, I'm hoping to get my food ones. My food ones actually do really good. So, it's summertime. It's garden and barbecue. Well, I barbecue here. But I love the cooking over the fire. And apparently everybody else likes it too.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find something new besides, doing a steak or something else. I'm going to try and get some salmon here in the next few weeks, and do a salmon.
I wish I could. I wish I knew how to barbecue because I like to do the poor man wraps. You know what those are? The tin
Yeah, the
foil.
hobo packs. Yeah,
Yeah, I would love to do that.
yeah.
The hobo packs, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, those actually take a little bit of uh, practice with. I mean, the best way you can probably do it is in a Dutch oven over a fire to keep from scorching them.
Yeah, I remember making one like years and years and years ago in like Girl Scout camp, and we had it over a fire, and it came out really good. And I think we did even one in the oven that came out good.
Yeah, I mean,
So
yeah, you can do them in the oven. Oh yeah,
yeah, you mostly do a smoker. See, I don't. I have a barbecue grill that was given to me for when my friend stayed with me that moved to Georgia from Texas.
hmm
So her and her partner left them for me and left it for me, but we don't know how to use it. It's sitting in the back. And it's just going to get rusty like our old one did.
yeah. So yeah, he's got the two-stage wood smoker, cold smoker, but that's going to have to be a little bit later on once I get infrastructure done in the yard. Like I said, all that's about to start coming up here. I got a lot of projects I got written down that I need to get done. I need to put water and power in the yard. It's just trying to find it for something on a half an acre. That's where it's going to be kind of the hard problem. So yeah, but I'm actually looking forward to doing some of those projects. Like I said, I want to build a 4 foot by 4 foot by 8 foot cold smoker. So I need to get it, concrete in the ground pad, put the structure on there. Then I got to make a 8 foot tube where
He
you,
likes ramen.
huh?
He
Oh,
likes ramen.
probably after the salt. Put the fire 8 feet away, have it go through the tube where I can do half a pork if I wanted to, sausages, do some hams. That's stuff I want to learn and learn to do.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, that's something I can insulate that smoker with.
All I know is I need to get um, barbecue stuff. What is it? Charcoal, whatever. I need to get that before hurricane season kicks in.
Yeah.
I have a camping stove, so I have gas cylinders.
Okay.
The little propane green cylinders or whatever.
Yeah.
So I have that, but I need to have charcoal on hand for backup.
Yeah. Now they also make a hose that you can actually hook up to camp stoves, so you can use the 5 gallon propane bottles, and you'll get far more longevity.
Yeah, right now I have 5 of the small ones, but I don't have $70 to get a can.
I know I need to get my 2 refilled. I need to replace one of them. I thought about going to a 10 gallon just so I have it.
Yeah.
So
I live in a townhouse community too, so I don't have like a garage to put things in.
yeah,
So everything stays out back, and I get the summer heat in the back patio. And it's not like I can hang back there either because it's all pine needles and mosquitoes.
yeah.
So
Well, that's
That's
something you can put a bucket over the top of it and turn it into a table whenever you need it.
yeah,
Pull the bucket off the top and you have it.
I have my glass table out back, but I have that on its side right now too,
Yeah.
because of hurricane season and tornadoes and
Well, the upside down bucket also hides it as well. Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's
So
finding the right bucket, the right size garbage can, whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't want to get a block one. You want to get a light one though, so it doesn't absorb the heat, because then you're heating up your canister.
Yeah.
I'm making a bomb.
It takes a whole lot to do that. I mean,
Yeah, well, knowing my luck, I'd probably blow up my backyard and my neighbor's yards.
No, those things, they'll last for years and years and years and years, even under pressure. As long as they're kept dry. You'll be fine. 5 gallons of propane actually are pretty nice. And like I said, once you get the can and you use it all up, go and have it refilled. Don't exchange it at the stores. When you exchange it at the 4 gallons.
Yeah, I would have to find a place that fills them, because
Yeah.
everything is like exchange for $30, exchange for $6.
You can actually go to a big box store. You buy the empty one and go and fill it.
Like
Or you
Walmart has them empty.
Yeah. So that's the initial purchase, is getting the canister. Or you can also just go buy one for, was it $45, $50 at the like the rhino cages that they have in front of Walmart.
Yeah, there's $70 here, 69 and
Really?
change.
Wow. They're only here.
Yeah, yeah, and then another 30 or so to fill it.
Well, no. So that's.
Exchange it. Sorry, exchange it.
Actually, yeah, it's like
Yeah,
$21 to exchange it. However, like I said, you only get 4 gallons in there when you exchange them.
yeah. It's finding the place that fills them.
You can probably do that at a Tractor Supply store. You can do.
Okay, we have that.
Yeah.
That's about a mile down the road, mile and a half down the road.
Yeah. So if you're looking there inside their cage area, you'll see a tank. Yeah.
You want to buy my old 250-gallon tank?
It still works.
I have no room in my yard. I live in a townhouse.
Unfortunately, I can't have one unless I specially build a platform for one, and it has to be 3 feet off the ground here, because I am in a flood zone.
Yeah.
They don't want that thing floating down the creek on fire. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen videos of the propane tanks on fire being swept away in a flood.
I have never seen that. That's funny. That's why I'm laughing.
It's funny, but it's not funny, because
it's not.
It keeps going. It keeps burning.
Yeah.
And they'll actually float upright. That's the weird thing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
They're no fun.
Yeah, but just having that little 5 gallons with that little hose on there, it's about 6 feet long of a hose, and you can hook it up to a small little barbecuer or one of those little camp stoves. Those little camp stoves, they pack up real nice. You can
I
hide
got
it
my
in
Coleman.
the closet. Yeah,
I love my Coleman.
they make a 2-burner and a 3-burner.
Mine's a 2-burner, which I love because I can cook something and have my kettle on there for coffee. And then I bought a French press just so that I could have perk coffee.
Yeah. Like I said, I got a percolator. I usually don't use the percolator part. I'll just throw it on the fire and I'll just let it boil with the coffee in there. Then I'll add a little bit of cold water to it, and it settles everything down to the bottom. Then you just serve it. Just don't shake the pot.
Yeah, no, in my house, we'd be shaking the pot. We'd be wiggling that thing.
Get that to mix really good.
Yeah. And then it's like you're picking all the grinds out of your teeth. Oh, that's a good grind right there.
So that's what it's like to have a dip in your mouth.
Right. The cowboy coffee.
Yeah. Put your coffee in the lip. Yeah.
Yep.
That's funny. If you think about it, yes, it's funny.
My aunt is trying to sell her apartment. Man, she's getting shafted so bad. The homeowners association that was there before, or owned the property, the owners of the property, ripped off all the money from the fund on the homeowner, the HOA, and then they sold the property. Not the apartments are individually owned, but they sold the property. Yeah. And they didn't bother to tell the new owners that they owe $50,000 to the electric company or to the utility company. So now the new owners, because of the tornado that came through and stuff and damaged the roof of all the buildings, they didn't have wind damage on their insurance. So they're now nailing every apartment for $5,000.
Oh, to help.
Every condo, whatever,
Yeah.
for $5,000, and they jacked up the price of the HOA. So she's trying to get that taken care of, trying to get whatever stuff that needs to be repaired in there done. Meanwhile, the owners need to replace all the outdoor steps to the second floor, 2 apartments on each building.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and the one that she's got, her building, is kind of wobbly, which is very dangerous.
Yeah.
So she wants to get that sold and get it out of her hands, and then let the new owner deal with the owner of the property and the HOA and stuff. It's ridiculous. So
hi, Grace.
she's also getting her house and exactly. Hey, Grace, exactly. And then she's selling her house as well because she wants to buy property and put her. She converted a van into a tiny home for now.
Yeah.
For when she's on the road and stuff, she goes to Quartzsite to the big van meetup, and they all help each other put in
Quartzsite in
solar
Arizona.
panel. Yeah, they do the solar panel and the kitchen and all that kind of stuff. Fix up all the buses and the vans, and so she did that for a few years, and now she's got a kitchen and all. Excuse me.
Say hi.
Oh, thank you. So she did all of that, and but now she's her friend offered her property, but the where her friend lives, they can't sell off the property. She can lease some of the property, but she can't sell off the property. So she wants her own property.
Yeah.
So that it can't be, her friend can say, lease is over, get the hell off my property. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so she's looking into that. And I'm like, let's go and look for something that's bigger, and we'll get a double wide and a single wide. We'll put it on there. We'll put a deck in the middle. We'll put a roof over and convert it into a truck style house. You get a master suite over here. I get a master suite over here, and the 2 adult kids get the single wide. And and then we'll just we'll just live as a community. You'll have a garden. You've got built-in babysitters for the dogs. She's got 3 dogs, 3 dogs. I got 2 cats. It should be one hell of a house.
Yeah, well, if anybody's wondering about Quartzsite, Arizona, it's weird how it goes from 400 people, and in October it shoots up to almost 200,000 people.
It's like a big city of its own. Yeah, it's
and what's
crazy.
weird is out in the desert, nothing's higher than waist high, and all of a sudden you see campers as far as the eye can see out in the middle of the desert.
They do that for the Running Man. You heard about the Running Man?
Oh yeah, that's a little bit more concentrate, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I want to go to the Burning Man just to say I saw it.
Don't.
Bit there, put it on the checklist, but
Don't.
some of the stuff that I've seen on the videos, I'm going.
My cousin, not my cousin that I work with, my other cousin Lillian. She's like a year and a half, 2 years older than me. Okay. She wears the skimpiest things and see-through things, and she goes to those. And my aunt went, and you see butt cracks and everything in between. If you can't handle that, don't go. There's a lot of nudity. There's a lot of nudity.
Like 10 years ago that I wanted to go, like 10, 15 years ago when it first started, when it used to be just an art festival.
Yeah, it still is in regard to that with all the stuff they build. Because my aunt has taken some beautiful photos from the last 2 years that she went, but it's also you've got the swingers and you got this and you got that and
that I can deal without.
Yeah,
I'm just there for the art and some of the stuff that people build. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. It's unbelievable.
They come up with it.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. And then they burn the big thing at the end.
Yeah.
But it also got rained out last year, I think, or the year before. They got rained out. It got they were there and they had to end it sooner than expected, I think.
They got stuck in there.
People got stuck.
Couldn't get out.
Yeah, and then it dried, so their wheels are stuck, literally stuck in the sand and dirt and mud. And then you have your car engines, your car AC, everything gets full of sand, because they get sandstorms really bad. Mm-hmm. So you're with goggles and you're with whatchamacallit, bandanas, and you're trying to find your way in the dust storm to where your boat is or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
If
like I
I
said,
want to be a swinger, I'll wear boxers.
yeah. Well, like I said, I think
That's a
nature
good one.
people out of there for 2 years in a row. It's been rained on where they can't get in and out. So it makes you wonder if Mother Nature's trying to say, "Hey, no, you guys got to go somewhere else."
Yeah. No. No. So they still try it. They still go for it.
Yeah.
It's wild. It's too wild for me. Like I want to go and see all the art and all that kind of stuff, and then I want to get out. That's it. Just take me a tour and all the art stuff, and then don't make me go to any of the tent zones and everything like that.
Yeah.
Nope. There's this one guy. He's gay, but he decorates his tent like it's the most gorgeous thing ever, and he's into pink. So it's pink is his color, and he's like this bleach blonde, and he decorates that place like there's no tomorrow. It's just absolutely stunning. I mean, stunning. And then they have to break it all down and haul it back out,
Yeah. Yeah. 7 days.
something like that. And the tickets are expensive too.
Yeah. To the Burning Man. I mean, 10, 15 years ago, I wanted to go, and lately it's just like, yeah,
It's getting wilder and wilder.
yeah. I don't
It's
want.
getting as wild as Woodstock. For those that, my aunt was at Woodstock. It was wild, she said.
I don't want wild. I just want something I can go and I can see art.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, there's still lots of cities in the world I would love to go and see. Some of them, because of the hostilities, nope, I'm not going to go.
Like I would love to go to Spain. He's like, I'll pass.
I would love to see all Spain, France, Germany,
I can't do it.
Eurasia.
I can't do those. If I was able-bodied, I could, but being unable-bodied, there's too many hills, too many stairs, cobblestones. Like I would love to. There's a lot of like old villages in Spain and Italy that's for sale, and my family's from Spain. My father's side is from Spain. I'm a Spaniard, and if I had the money, and I could have done it before, I think it was before September of this past year of 2024. And gotten my dual citizenship, I could have gone back to Spain, but I didn't have the money, which sucks. Because then my kids could have had it too, because we are part of my dad, and the family got booted out during the Spanish Inquisition or whatever it was. It was a big. No, this was whatever back in the 40s, 50s, back in that time.
Yeah, like I said, to me, a lot of it's going to be the old architecture. I love seeing that.
Yeah. The churches in Spain, from what my cousin showed me, my two cousins, well, three cousins showed me, and my aunt, are absolutely stunning. Stunning, stunning. And the festivals are beautiful. They have the running of the bulls, the whole bit. Flamenco dancers.
Yeah, I can't wait till they're done with, was it the, no, because it burned a couple of years ago.
I'm sorry, you broke up at that time. What was it? The
cathedral Notre Dame in France.
Yeah.
Burned down.
Yeah, and
it
they were
just
building.
so happens, less than a year before it burnt down, they were in there and they did the scanning of the whole entire facility.
Oh wow!
So they can put it back to where it was.
Yeah,
and all the photos.
That's awesome.
I believe they're trying to do that now, rebuilding it.
Restoration. It's going to take a long time though, because it takes a lot of funds. It's not like they can just go ahead and do it.
Maybe. I said I love cathedrals like that, just for the architecture. So I'm not much of a religious person. I have respect for religions, but I also like to kind of poke fun of it every once in a while, as in like a stereotype.
Yeah,
because it's still funny. Yeah, like I said, just some of the architecture is just absolutely stunning.
Yeah, it is. Oh, she doesn't have any pictures on there. Hold on, I want to show you. I was hoping she had a bunch of pictures, but she doesn't have a bunch of pictures on her page on Instagram. So let me go to her personal page on Facebook for a second. Uh, when you're talking about Spain,
Yeah, that's one of the places I would love to go to. I also want to go to South Africa too.
that would be beautiful.
I want to do photo safari.
Oh, she's got Dali. She's got the Gobi Desert, China, Mongolian adventure. She was teaching midwifery in China for a while.
Mm.
Artist retreat in Tuscany, Australia.
Oh, that's another place I'd like to go to.
I want to go to. I want to go to New Zealand.
Oh, that too.
Yeah,
Tasmania.
yeah. Cambodia, Vietnam.
I want to cross the outback just to say I did.
Yeah. That's Thomasville. Oh, here we go. Spain. Okay, let's see. Load up. Here, I'll give you a tour of Spain real quick.
All right, do that.
All right, let's see.
Nothing else to do. Like I said, it's open chat.
Did it go through share or no?
Not yet. It's not up
Okay,
yet.
let me try it again. Entire screen. Here. Share. Does not want to share?
There it is.
Oh, there it is. Okay. So let's see here. That's an elevator.
Yeah.
Here we go. Some of the buildings and stuff. So I don't know what I'm showing you. This is just Spain. I like the streets on each side of the building, how it comes around.
Yeah. So I'm not interested in like the big cities. I want to go to the rural areas too.
Yeah,
Really want to go.
but I want to see if I can find the churches that you were talking about. Here's the market. Oh, she did the Camino that the old oh my gosh, the priest, not the priest. I forget what it's called. They're called. Anyway, this right here, the symbol is part of the Camino. So when they're on a path to go from the major city to the sea, there's these shells all through the countryside, and they stop at little villages, and there's like a hostel there or a monastery that will take them in and feed them for the night and stuff until they go on to the next location or whenever they feel like stopping.
Almost like
So-
a tour. Like
But
a
it's
tour
not. It's pilgrims. That's what it is. It's pilgrims.
pilgrimage. Okay.
Yeah, it's a pilgrimage, but it's called the Camino. So they're matching from back in the day the pilgrims that walked from, let's say, Madrid to the seaside. So she did that for a few years. Look at the elephants and everything, and the wrought iron. It's just unbelievable. The architecture,
Yeah.
the fountain.
Yeah. I also want to go see Greece. I want to go see. What's that one little island off of Italy? Sleep. It's the other one.
Cyprus? No.
No, not Cyprus. Oh, let me go to my maps. Can't quite remember the name of it real quick.
Yeah. That's my aunt right there back in the day in the dark black with the green sweater. I think that's her cousin.
Malta.
Okay.
I want to go to Malta.
Here we go with the architecture again. Another view of the fountain. Some of the food in Spain.
Oh, I know. Some of the food from around the world is actually quite a
Yeah.
lot different than Americanized.
Clams.
Yeah, you
Galicia.
Yeah, what's weird is you can have a dish from Spain and a dish here in the U.S. and
Yeah.
they'll taste completely different.
Yep. So they're in Galicia and Madrid. So right here. Oops. Okay, get out of the way, you guys. All right, here we go.
Here we go. Yeah, some of the
A
beautiful.
mother and a baby.
Just seeing the sculptures. It's
Yeah.
just the art, and maybe some infrastructure too. The old infrastructure that's still used today
Mm-hmm.
from about 1,000 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
still being used.
That's that one, and um, then she did. Oh yeah, Burning Man 2023.
And people go to
Then she was in Venetia, Delan, and then Abu Dhabi, Portugal.
I see Australia.
I haven't looked at these pictures in a long time, so
Yeah.
we'll see what's here.
Yeah. Well, for you folks in chat, I mean, what are some of the places that you would like to go and see before the world goes to hell in a handbasket?
She was with my uncle. My uncle's blind.
Oh, okay.
So they were on a cruise, I think, and this was in one of the stops. She always puts her feet in pictures when she's on the beach. Always her toes.
Yeah, she touched soil with her bare skin.
Yeah,
A lot of people do that, believe it or not.
but here you go. My brother, not my brother, my brother-in-law, my sister, and my nephew climbed up here. There's a picture of them up there on the on top, all strapped in with everything. I'm like, yeah, no, you're not finding me up there. Nope.
And heights don't bother me.
Oh, heights.
It's only the sun stop at the bottom.
Yeah, they bother me.
Like the secret to flying is missing the ground.
Flying doesn't bother me. That's the funny part. Tall buildings, tall things, step ladder over 2 steps, that all bothers me. And then the museum and everything. Tarbosaurus, a teenage terror. Now that's funny. All the different critters and stuff. And the food. Back to the beach. Calipoli. Yeah, this is my hippie aunt / ex midwife now.
Ah,
She retired from midwifery, and her daughter bought the business and is now doing midwifery.
oh, she's retired midwife.
Yep.
Retired.
Yep. She retired her license and everything. Vietnam,
I mean,
rice time.
the sad part is there's places in China I want to go see,
Mhm. Cambodia.
but it's not the cities; it's the rural areas that I want to go see.
Grenada, Germany, right here,
Mhm.
Holland, Hong Kong,
You know,
China.
I would have to take a collapsible fishing rod with me wherever I go, just so I can say.
Yeah. Oh, here we go in Santiago. That's also in Spain.
Yes.
And then take a break in Valencia, Spain, the new and the old Valencia. So let's see. My phone is blowing up.
Yeah, apparently so.
Oh, my Lord have mercy. Let's see. Alive. Come on, kick in. You're taking too long. 145 pictures. You should have kicked in. There we go. Look at these trains.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Took the overnight train to Madrid in my cabin for 4. There were just 3 of us. The other 2 women were buyers for upscale clothing store in Bilbao. They had been to Rome, then Paris, and now going home to Spain, wherever they live in Spain. But that is just crazy. The those trains. Here we go. A small town where several family members lived. Oh, I didn't know some of my family members lived here.
Yeah.
Tells you how much I know about my family in Spain.
Distant cousins, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Grace says she's been to Italy, Spain, France, Germany, Switzerland, Austria. The other one I can't say. Yeah, pronounce England, Japan, Korea.
Liechtenstein. Austria, Liechtenstein, England, Japan, Korea. That's enough for me. I've been to Germany and Spain. Spain when I was little. If I lose y'all, the thunderstorms are rolling in from Oklahoma. Please be careful because it's really bad out there from what I could tell from Ryan.
Yeah, no, like I said, we're supposed to have 3:00 in the morning.
That's a cousin Alberto. So it's a family member.
Yeah.
You can see the nose. Look at the nose.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the other stuff I want to see is a lot of the flora and fauna as well.
Yeah. Family members. The market.
Yeah, let me quick check the radar here real quick here.
Oh, there you go. So there's some statues for you. Excuse the nudity, but that's how it is over there in statues.
Oh, uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What?
I need to go to my
Winds and weather and all that?
not yet.
Okay.
We got new thunderstorms over a few hours away from us.
Uh-oh.
This
is the backside of the cathedral.
Give me a moment here. Oh yeah. Look at all that architecture.
Yeah, here you go. Here's the inside. We're getting inside the church. Look at the ceiling.
I know that's one of the reasons why I want to go is the art ceilings, the architecture.
It just blows my mind. All that, how long someone had to be to look up at the ceiling, painting that. It just blows my mind.
Yeah, and how the paint has done well over so many years.
Yeah.
Let me quiet down my lightning strike.
While you're doing that, I'm going to look for more architecture. Right now it's people.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Architecture.
No, just the way that the arches are, and the shelves.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a cousin and my aunt. I love that bump out.
Yeah.
This reminds me a little of New Orleans from pictures, like the wrought iron.
Yeah, I've never been to New Orleans, so
I've just seen the pictures. That's it.
oh. One year, Molly and I we'll get over to New Orleans.
Too long of a drive for me. I already did that drive.
It's what, 5 hours for us?
Something like that. It's supposed to be something like that for me too, but 5 hours for me is 10.
Yeah.
double that. And Big Mac goes, yeah, I want you back in Texas next year for the meetup because he wants to do the meetup. I said, yeah, you're going to have a fundraiser to get me over there because I'm not going to have the finances. 1. 2, a place to stay at. 3, a driver with a good car that can haul all of our crap. Wheelchair, walker, shower chair. I don't remember what kind of festival this is, but they're in their costumes, back in the day clothing. Women in black, don't know the reason why, but they're yeah.
Oh, thank you. Is it pronunciations for names is really hard for me. I'm sorry.
Let's see, Wayachaka.
Yeah, is that Wayachaka?
I hope it's Wayachaka.
Yeah.
If you could break it up a little bit.
Yeah.
I have a painting of my grandmother wearing a headpiece like this with the comb and the veil and the I call it a veil, but it's not. Yeah, my grandmother's got a portrait of her with her head like that.
Yeah, it's just nice seeing all the different cultures and the
Yeah,
history
Catholic.
just around the world. Well, it's not just Catholic; it's everybody.
No, I'm just saying here, Catholic. You see all the boys and all. It's Catholic.
All dressed up. Yeah.
Yeah. Some
Okay,
kind of
yes.
thing.
Yes, Waiachaka is correct.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
Thank you. The military.
Yeah. Yes.
There goes my aunt again.
On bare feet.
Yeah.
I mean,
Here's some more.
yeah, you see the columns and all that out in the open.
Yeah.
It's kind of,
And that's the backside. This right here is the backside of the church.
yeah. It also reminds me of the over at ASU.
Mm-hmm.
They did that old school architecture as well. So you get the painting in the background. I mean, just what kind of paints did they actually use for it to stay like that?
Yeah, and on the calle means street. Salvador is my uncle and my cousin. They're both Salvadors. Their names.
You get the balconies.
Look at that.
Yeah, look at those arches. The way it's got the triple or quadruple tiered.
Yeah, and then you've got the statues and on each side.
Yeah.
And then all up inside here. I love the doors.
Yeah, it makes you wonder how big those doors really are.
Yeah. The doors are stunning. That's this is
sausage.
No. It's a type of pastry with sugar and powder, and then they dip it in then chocolate.
Oh, it's almost looks like a churro type thing.
Yeah, it's something on the idea of that. Let's see. Here it is. Churros. Joy.
Hey, I got it right.
Yay! And it's thick chocolate, so they dip it in chocolate.
Yeah, like I said, I know in other countries in Europe, it's said something else. It's a different name.
They're having paella. Family.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't even look at that. It makes my skin crawl.
Oh, what, the seafood?
The squid and the octopus.
Oh yeah, those are delicious.
Yeah, no. I love my aunt. I love the faces she makes. But look at those little pants. They're so cute. They're Mayan pants. Family.
Oh, gotta have the beer.
Yeah, the beer.
Beers
the
all
beaches.
around the world.
This huge Gulliver. Oh, it's Gulliver. There's his face.
Yeah.
When she said that, I'm like, what? And then I just saw the face.
Oh.
Full of mazes and slides. Here's a slide right here.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. There's a mini version. It's a replica of the one outside. That's wild.
It is.
Wow. That's pretty. That reminds me a little bit of Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw Muscle? I had to change out of. I could not. Nope. I can't even go back and look at it again. Nope.
Yeah. Like I said, if you go back a couple to those to the bells, that reminds me of the missions in Southern California.
Yeah, which is all like from Mexico and Spain. Yeah. It's all Spanish.
And most of them were all about 20 miles apart because it was a day's walk from one to the other.
Sounds like a Camino. It sounds like the Camino in the States.
Yeah, they were basically a hotel, an inn. Mm-hmm. So when people were walking, they had a place to stay.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me. It reminds me totally. It reminds me totally. We'll get out of that now, but it reminds me totally. No, I don't. No, cancel. I want to stop sharing. Hold on. Okay.
There you go.
I'm about to close down my chat for a second. I lost my train of thought because I almost lost my.
Use your muscles.
My muscles just died. I have no more muscle up there. That brain cell's gone. Uh, but yeah, she went to some really cool places when she was able-bodied. Now she's had like hip surgery and stuff like that. So she's like, yeah, I can't do what I used to do anymore.
You know, it happens with all of us with age. And, and
Oh,
fortunately, with the career that I had was extremely rough on my body.
yeah. I just overworked my body. I worked 4 jobs to support my ex-husband someday and my kids. That now my body's paying for it for the rest of my life. Unfortunately.
Yeah. So yeah, unfortunately, you don't you don't care much for the Japanese cuisine. If you didn't like the mussels.
I'm not a shellfish person
Oh.
at all. Give me like a good flounder and cod and scrod and shark and my I'm fine. But shellfish, no. Squid and octopus, no.
Oh, man, those are tasty.
Yeah, no, no.
Yeah, I wish I had stuff I could share like that.
Yeah,
Like I said, it just wasn't in the cards for me, I guess.
yeah. Like I said, if I could have gone back to Spain, I would have loved to have gone back to Spain and gone back to Germany. Because I have some people that I met through Utopia. There was a TV show called Utopia. He was here in the States, but it first started in the Netherlands,
Yeah.
and then they did it in Germany. So I followed the one in Germany, and I missed the Netherlands first year or second year, and then I started following them after after I found out about Germany. I started following both Netherlands and Germany, and then Germany canceled, ours canceled, Netherlands went on, and then they did Utopia 2 that I watched. So I got to get interpretation from viewers of what was said and stuff. But you can watch, and it was just fun watching what they were doing, building, basically watching a homesteader building from nothing on a home on their land. They're building a community for everybody on the community. You know what I mean? They're all getting together and building a place to sleep and a garden and figuring out what to make so they can sell it and have a market on their property so that they can sell it to get food and tend to animals that were left behind. Like they only had $10,000 or whatever amount is in their language, and that was for like some of the infrastructure, some food to start off with, a cell phone, so that they can contact people for different things. It was pretty cool.
And there's Mr. Cliff is now in the house.
Hey, Cliff, do you want to come up and I can jump down? I was just holding your spot until you came.
Yeah. Listen, one of the places I really want to go see, probably at the top of my list, is
Yeah.
the Galapagos.
Yeah, that would be cool to see all the statues on there and the turtles and everything.
No, like they don't have any statues there.
Statues are gone.
Huh?
They've been vandalized to the point of
What, on Rapa Nui? Really? That'd be sad. Rapa Nui is another one I'd like to go to, but I want to go see the Galapagos. I want to see.
I thought they had like a statue.
Rapa Nui, also known as Easter Island.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, I just went and looked it up to see if I was right or wrong. But yeah, Easter Island too. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Has he come up yet?
Yeah, he's
No.
right underneath you.
No.
No, I'm not on here.
I had my Google open because I was looking for statue. Oh, I can stay? Okay, cool.
Yeah, you can stay.
I'm not kicking you off just because I popped up.
Look, you guys talk about stuff that I know nothing about. I just come to support. That's it.
Well, you know, that's when you start asking questions. You never stop learning.
Well, I don't hunt. I don't have a garden. I don't have any pests. What else?
You sure you don't have pests?
Well, I don't know.
How old are they? They're tough.
27 and 33, and they take care of me. They cook and clean the house and go shopping with me, go to doctor's appointments with me. I'm not getting rid of those 2 pests.
Hey, how'd you like that picture I for the thumbnail?
I barely. I think it was the banana tree.
Yeah, you got 2 pups.
Now I'm gonna go look and see what
I
he's
don't even
talking
think I looked. I think I just saw live and clicked on it. I
Yeah.
literally wasn't even paying attention.
Two little pups. The other one has one that's about.
Ah,
Look how much they've grown since I've planted.
it's hard to see just from the little thumbnail, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looked like that banana plant's doing pretty good.
Both of them are doing wonderful. Apparently, they love it there.
That's good.
They get the morning shade and they get the afternoon sun. I mean, they take full sun.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm not. I don't want to click on the picture because then it opens up a third live for me.
Yeah. So, So if
There we
you
go,
look
that's much
at the
better.
bottom of it, you'll see. Oh, here, I'll just do this. Come back over here and share screen.
Screen share. Oops, sharing screen. Wrong side. Which side am I on? Am I on that side, this side, left side, right side, bottom side, top side?
And now you move back over here.
Yeah. I apologize for showing up a little late, but yeah, I've been outside planting and trying to plan where I'm putting things.
Oh, I don't know how to
Awesome.
make it big. Make it
Banana
bigger.
tree.
Hit Control and plus.
Control and plus.
Yes, hit Control and plus.
Really? Control and where's my plus sign?
Over there on the other side of the keyboard.
I'm looking.
Up by 0.
I see it. Control plus. Nope.
No.
I know I can make my end bigger. Oh, wait a minute. I can do this. Let me go back over here to the photo and I can zoom in.
There you go.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So you got that little leaf right there. That little
Yep.
plant up coming
Yeah,
up.
one pup.
And on the other side too. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I mean, like I said, I've gotten 3 new leaves since I got them.
Nice.
And like I
That
said,
is awesome.
they actually survived after the greenhouse got destroyed. That temperature dropped down to like 33, 32
Oh, wow.
degrees, and they survived. And they were still in their pots. They weren't in the nice warm ground yet.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so like I said, I remember when I was in high school, trays of bananas. I mean, it was all tough.
Yeah, Jason, no, you're fine. According to this, it says if you get down to 28 below 28 degrees, that's when it'll die.
Yeah,
So 32 is apparently just above its tolerance range.
yeah. But like I said, more likely the root just take them a lot longer to recover.
Yeah, it does say right here, it says even temperature slightly above freezing can cause chilling damage and irreversible freeze damage.
Yeah,
But you're in a slightly warmer zone, so your freezes don't last as long.
yeah. Like I said, I can always cover it up with a blanket, with a frost cloth, and wrap lights around it to keep it warm.
Yeah, just throw a 55-gallon drum over it with a little, like a set of heater lights in there, just 55-gallon drum.
Not when they're 10 feet tall.
Well, yeah, not when they're 10 feet tall, but that plant looks like it's only about 1.5 feet anyway.
Oh yeah,
So yeah, 55-gallon drum will fit over there, no problem.
yeah. Right now I can just put her on the ground and throw a frost blanket over it, and it'll be fine at the height that it's at. But that thing's gonna be a lot taller when it comes to October, November, December. That's gonna be a lot taller.
Oh yeah, it'll probably be like 6 feet, give or take, 7 feet.
Yeah, because I found out those bananas there, they won't produce bananas for anywhere to 18 months.
So you probably won't see anything off of it until next season.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's an investment, but for $15 a piece, I couldn't pass it up. I did a quick little research on it. I'm going, yeah, those things can survive cold temperatures now. Not like it was when you couldn't get bananas to survive 40 degrees. Because when I was in high school back in the 90s, there was only 24 acres in the U.S. that can support bananas. And that was down there by San Diego.
Yeah, that's what. That's the. I guess benefits of genetic manipulation.
It is, but it's just one of those things where, yeah, you can, like I said, like what some of us are doing now. We're planting corn off season, trying to, get them to survive, produce kernels of corn at the wrong time of year, but slowly getting them used to being colder temperatures.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I got no idea. Yeah, I think you're talking nonsense.
Yeah, I'm talking nonsense. Yeah.
I actually still have to harvest that one just to see how well it did. I haven't
Oh,
pulled
yeah.
it off. I haven't pulled it off the stock yet.
Yeah, like I said, I would love to see corn that can handle colder temperatures. Yeah,
Give me another couple of years, and I should be able to have it done.
yeah, it just takes time to slowly get them to, as we say, sport. Genetic mutations to survive.
Yeah, well, I'm working on it. This is my second season trying to do it, so we'll see how well if I can get this one. I might be able to get it within another 2 to 3 crops. I think I might be able to do it.
Yeah.
The corn on the way.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like I said, I worked out in the yard in the middle of the day. Actually, I started around about 8:30 or so. I got done right around about 1 o'clock because I started getting that dehydration headache. I go, no, I'm done. So I'm still drinking cups and cups of water.
I started about 1-ish because I did not get out of bed till almost 11:30. After the last 2 days of work, no, I turned my alarm clock off and I was done.
Don't
I
blame
got
me.
up at 7:30 and napped in my chair about 4 or 5 times throughout the day, and then I'm going back to the cottage tomorrow, and then I'm off until Monday.
Nice. Yeah, I got another day of work tomorrow. Unfortunately, I will not be at Collins Live.
I don't think Colin's going to be going live.
He said Colin said he'll be off for about a week.
There's an emergency, something happened, I guess.
Yeah.
It's in chat. I'm not sure how far up in chat it is,
You know what?
but it's up there in chat somewhere.
It might be his other sister.
It might be past the point. Oh no, there it is. Not staying, have a major emergency here at home. Will not be online for the rest of the week. We'll keep you posted.
Yeah.
And that was at 8:21.
Gotcha, I see it. Not staying, having a. So I wonder if they had if a line broke, electric went down, heater exploded. Who knows?
Yeah, that's like Jerry Butler from Butler Family Farms. They lost power yesterday.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people
What's
lose.
behind you that's moving?
Me?
Yeah.
Curtain? AC's going.
No, the other shoulder.
Yeah, that's all the
Because it's
that's
down
the,
low.
AC blowing on the curtain. Yeah. Right over
Yeah,
here.
because it's down low, like it's a critter or something behind you.
Yeah, that's
Down
because
low. Down,
Yeah.
down. And then behind you some more. It's white floating. See it? Yeah.
that's the shadow of the curtain.
I'm looking at that. I'm like, what is that? What critter is behind you?
That's not critter. Actually, the my curtain is sitting about 10 inches, about 16 inches away from the wall. So I
Yeah.
have shelving there and my pegboard, and that's where I have some of my.
Because that's the glare, and then the white part is the light.
Yeah, that's the pegboard, and that's the shadow of the curtain from the light.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it looked like you had a critter or something coming. Sneak up
No.
behind you. I'm like,
No, that's
what's
hiding.
going on?
That's hiding some of my my air set my pellet
Freedom
set.
Seeds vendors.
Yes.
It was wild. It got me. You should have said, yeah, that's like friendly ghost Casper back there.
Yeah. So I keep those covered because this is where I do my lives. Because it's already dark by the time it's almost dark by the time I start my lives. I'm not going outside
Yeah.
with all the mosquitoes. Yeah. So yeah. So this is here.
I'm
inside
glad
the-
you like it.
Yeah.
Wild Chaka.
Yeah.
A bunch of great people, these two.
Yeah. Like I said, I have a wide range of hobbies and knowledge. Like I said, I never stop learning.
Oh, I get bored too fast.
That's why
I have no patience sometimes.
I keep busy. I try to keep busy as much as I can.
Yeah.
I don't want to sit idle. I'm afraid if I sit idle, bad things might happen, and I don't want that. I want to be
Yeah.
a positive person.
You know what they say about these being idle?
Idle hands, yeah.
That's why I'm always doing something out in the yard.
Oh yeah. Like I said, so I got a lot of my yard materials. I burned in the burn barrel today, so I'll have some nice pot ash to spread out here in the next few days.
Nice.
Cool.
shit,
We have
Alabama,
Texas
you
up
were saying,
here.
okay.
We have Texas and Florida. Cliff, I forgot where you at. Where
New
you
Mexico.
at? Yeah,
New
New
Mexico.
Mexico.
The somewhat they call the land of enchantment.
Yeah, there ain't nothing enchanting
They
about
do?
this. The only thing that'll enchant you is the random lizards that pop out of nowhere. It's like, what the heck?
Yeah, I got to see a snake today, so just a little one, little Katy snake.
Nice.
I let those guys go because they eat a lot of the insects because that's their main diet.
I was watering my bushes today, and I was out of my parsley bush, and I was just sitting there just staring at it, looking at it, and I saw these little black and red speckled bugs crawling around it, and I was like, yes!
Oh,
Because ladybug larvae.
okay. They're not the Asian beetle, are they?
No,
They are ladybugs. Okay.
they're ladybug larvae. Every
Awesome.
year I've been getting them in my garden, and I'm like, because my plant is starting to get covered with aphids. So I sprayed a lot of them off, but then after I wet the plant, I started seeing all them little bugs walking around. And I was like,
They'll eat
yes!
all those aphids.
I was happy. I already seen 1 or 2 ladybugs out there, and I'm like, I saw those guys walking around. I'm like, yes, those things will eat like hundreds of them things throughout the life cycle before they turn into ladybugs, and then they'll just keep eating more of them.
Oh yeah. At least you don't have to buy any.
Haven't what brings them into the plants? They come in for a lot of the plant. Sometimes they'll come in for the pollen or like the sweet scent of the plant will bring them in, and they just stay.
Yeah, I
I
gotta
had them
go.
for the last 3 years.
Yeah, and
I gotta
again,
go and get some more lantana.
yeah, and again, no bees in the beehive again this year, so I wasn't able to catch a swarm. I was like, oh,
Ah, bummer.
I know. I keep hoping. Like I said, I'm not gonna for a nuke. I just can't. Not yet.
Yeah, my Mexican heather and my lantana. One of my lantana died. Mexican heather survived, so I was like, okay, I gotta go get a new one.
Just be aware. Do not eat the berries. They are deadly poison. Well, not deadly poison, but they're so don't eat the berries off the lantana.
Yeah, what color of lantanas you gonna get there, Des?
I have the orange, and I have the white, and I have pink and yellow.
No red.
Mm-mm.
I like
It depends because a lot of times they're closed already, so I have to wait till they open. Sometimes I might find one that's like partly open, but it doesn't show the true color till it's fully open.
Yeah.
But I don't care because they bring the bees and butterflies, so I'm happy.
Oh yeah, if I was a butterfly or a bee, I'd be going for that. That's a bright plant.
Mexican heather they like too. The big bumblebees, they love the Mexican heather. Hi, Kathy.
Get basil. Wait till get basil. Make it so it bolt when it bolts and it pops the flowers out. Jesus, you want to see a plant covered in bees?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't
I
know
was
what
gonna
it is.
How much sun do they need? Because I get full afternoon sun, and it comes right off of my parking space.
Yeah.
Yeah, partial shade to partial sun. Basil will do
Not
fine.
partial shade. It's all direct hot sun.
Well,
That's why
as long as
that's
you
why
water
my
them.
vegetables died last year.
Give them water; they'll be fine.
Oh, I watered.
Yeah,
I
lantana's
watered twice.
a good plant. I mean, they're all over the Phoenix area. They're semi-drought tolerant, but when they get water, they go.
Hey, Kathy.
I was saying hi, Kathy, earlier. Yes.
Hi, Molly.
Hi.
Yeah, she heard you.
Sorry, I'm late on that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like I said, anything that's gonna be yellow or red, those attract the bees the most because that's the color they actually see.
And why are they always every time my basil plants go nuts? Why are the bees always on that? Those flowers are white.
They could probably smell it.
That's true because those things that is a really pungent scent coming off those flowers. It's not a bad scent. I mean, it's a good scent. I mean, it's basil. It smells like basil.
Yeah, like I said, one of the trees I wish I could grow here is jacaranda, but they don't like the cold and they don't like the wind.
That's a kind of a terrible tree because isn't just about everywhere windy unless you'd have to grow that inside of a temperature controlled greenhouse or high tunnel.
The hot temperatures, because we have them there in the park, and yeah, they just grew. And then every once in a while, when they get a certain age, the wind would come by and there goes a branch.
Oof.
Mm-hmm. But like I said, the flowers give off such a strong scent. I mean, it's like having a little bit too much perfume on. And it smells just like a perfume.
That's the one thing I hate is I can't
Pretty
smell
flowers.
perfume.
There's a cat.
Yep.
What? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one's in heat.
Oh, yeah.
Stick a head in the
Buddy. That's the one that we rescued out of the car engine.
Oh,
She was
wow.
this big. Or out from underneath the car. I got reprimanded. She was not in the car engine. There's too much stuff blocking it so they can't get up in there. She was this big. She was in the car engine.
I've seen raccoons crawl into engine compartments.
Yeah, I got reprimanded on a live that I was wrong. And I didn't know what I was talking about.
Yeah,
Boy,
like I said, yeah. Growing up, we would have to walk by, hit the hood of the vehicle, to get the cats to get out of the vehicle. Then we could start them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pulled a family of cats out of a vehicle we had when I was a kid. It was like 6, the mom cat and like 6 kittens.
Yeah, but that's my little rescue. Well, rescue.
Car
Uh,
rescue.
That's Lola. She's I have her in a couple of shorts. She's my tuxedo.
Man,
I love her colors. I love her markings, but she doesn't like to be picked up.
Most
Like
kids
my son will pick her up and she'll have all 4 paws hanging over, and he'll hold her like this, and that's about the extent of her picking up. She does not like to be picked up.
picky cat.
I don't know what it is. I can't do it. I think my daughter can for a short time, but then she's like down real quick. She'll come and bug me. She'll jump all over me and everything else, but for me to hold her,
Nothing. No go.
no go. Like she'll come up here in my walker and I'll pet her, and especially when she's in heat, she'll lay down and she'll grab all 4 paws and wrap around it. And I try to move away. She's like, "Nope, I'm not letting go." She hugs my wrist and my arm. She's like, "Nope, don't let go. Just keep on petting me. I'm in heat.
Cat.
Settle this heat. I can't handle it."
Yeah.
Gray bottle.
Yeah, well, I got my back shop up again now, and my inside my shop now. I haven't put it back up since we got back from the get together where I had my class. So it's back up there. Nothing's touched the sunflower seeds. I set it back up yesterday. I kind of cleaned up my shop a little bit, so it doesn't look so bad.
Oh, so you can find things now?
Yeah, I'm not quite done yet. Like I said, hopefully here I'll be able to get some stuff, a storage shed soon, so I can get stuff out of here into the storage shed. Some stuff out of the living room into the storage shed. Actually, first I need to get power out there.
I would love to get a storage shed, but I have no room for I want property for one. And there's no way they'd have to bring it in pieces through my house, through my bedroom, and out the back door and put it on the patio. Or I'd have to have some kind of like somebody come in and build me a big enough patio, but then it's underneath all these trees that I can drop a branch and put a hole in my storage shed. So it's like, nope.
Yeah, that's so I can get the roof done. Hopefully this upcoming, late fall into winter.
Yeah, I was gonna say before winter, because if winter hits, you get a random snowstorm or a massive rainstorm, your roof gonna collapse.
Oh no, the structure's fine. It's just they pulled the. So
You broke up. You pulled the what?
the roofing off of the shop.
Got it.
The storm did. So I gotta put a whole new roof on, the whole works, and it'll be fine. It's just they gotta wait for funding.
Yeah, you'll get there. You've only
Yeah.
got another couple of months anyway, and then you're done with a certain thing, and then you can start
Doing
doing
projects.
what you and me have discussed.
Yeah, and like I said, next spring or late spring, I'm hopefully be able to rent a trencher and put in the on the property, so I can have power and water. So I'm looking forward to that. I need to put in, at the same time, I need to put in drainage, so I can get the water to shed away from the house as quickly as possible.
Yeah, you'd have to put the easiest thing to do would probably be a 2 foot wide, 2 foot deep gravel channel around the property, around the house at least.
No, I'll just put the 4-inch tile in the ground with the drains in them, like on the golf courses, in the parks. 4 inches is a lot of water can fit through there real quick, and I got nothing that's going to drive over them extremely heavy. So no vehicles, no heavy tractors, stuff like that. And hopefully in 2 months I'll be able to buy my first 0-turn mower.
Nice.
Yeah, because I can't use the regular lawn tractors traction pedals no more because of my knee. So we're looking forward to that. Found a place where I can, get financing for that, get that in there. Found a place for financing for a shed. I don't have to pay a whole lot of money per month. It also helped my credit. Yeah. Well, the credit's still good, but yeah, just a little bit at a time. I don't overspend if I don't have to. But with everything hitting us all at one time, this last, was it March, April, and May? February, March, and April. I mean, we several times with it's costing us money. Instead, getting the the front end done on the van was almost $2,400.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then just before I went to the shop, the back window got broke. There goes another $360. I mean, it was just all at one time. It's like, yeah, we can survive it, and that's what made us a little bit funding short for our trip. We already spent the money for the trip before it all happened. So yeah, we were already
Committed.
The Operation Rendezvous 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was already paid for. You got to go.
Yeah. I know. I'm trying to save money now for pedals in September. So looking at hotels and stuff.
For you.
Huh?
At least it's a short drive for you.
It's still going to be like a 5 or 6 hour drive for me.
Oh, is it that long? Okay, I thought it was
For
short.
me.
Oh, for you? Oh, travel time, not drive time. Travel time.
Yeah. Let me see.
There's a difference between travel time, and then drive time.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm going to put it in there. The hotel that I stayed at last year.
Yeah, what is it? 3.5 hours?
No, hold on.
Drive time?
Okay, there's a hotel. Directions from my house. 4 hours and 6 minutes.
Well, that's not too.
That ain't bad.
No.
That's like us driving to Dallas Fort Worth area.
Yeah, because what I do is I can either go this way to I-10 or I can go this way through 90. So I would go, I think it's 90. Yeah, 90. So I would go up towards, I'd go up to Bainbridge and then go to Havana, Bainbridge, and then cut over to Dothan and go up that way. Because I like to stop in Dothan anyway, if I can on the ride up. We'll stop in Dothan. I'll go to Pop Shelf and I'll go a couple places that we don't have here, and we'll get lunch or whatever, and then we'll continue up or we might stop in Montgomery and then go from there up to the hotel, the inn. Because it's between Montgomery and Birmingham that I have to go.
Yeah, it's like wherever we travel, we gotta make sure there's a QT on the way.
A QT.
Quick trip,
Quick trip,
Oh,
gas station.
okay.
convenience store. I mean, yeah, I got to stop for a couple of the jalapeno cheddar dogs, some chipotle sauce that you can only get at QT. You can actually buy the little bottles,
Hmm.
and I think they're what $6 for a bottle. It's not that bad. It's like a cream sauce. It's really, really. I think it's really good. And then also got to stop and get a cup of tea with it too. Yeah, I'm waiting for them to put a QT here so I have a place to go to lunch.
Right.
I mean, $5 for a lunch, you can't beat that.
No.
No, 2 hot dogs and an iced tea was like what? Probably almost $6 now. But yeah, I mean, used to spend what $3 $4.50.
Just a heads up, I've been to every Buc-ee's now in Alabama. All three.
I've
of
been
them.
to every Buc-ee's. I mean,
Yeah.
listen,
All three.
yeah, we didn't pass a Buc-ee's, unfortunately.
They built one in Mississippi right on I-10, but it's not opening until June, which is a bummer because we would have hit that one too. I mean, you can literally see it from the highway when you drive by.
It's weird because we came in through the back way going to the meetup. We just took the scenic route. We weren't in a hurry. We just took our time. Got to see all these tiny little small towns. Literally small. A lot of Dollar Generals.
There's always one in and out. Always.
Yes. Yeah. As soon as
In and out. Both
as
sides of
you're
the town.
driving, yeah, as soon as you're driving, you'll be doing 65. All of a sudden, it drops to like 45, 35 miles an hour. Look for the Dollar General.
Yeah.
Like when we were in Iowa, there was literally a Dollar General like a block from the other Dollar General, like right up the street.
Yeah. But Pop Shelf is a better version of Dollar General. It's owned by Dollar General.
Okay.
So they'll have like $1 prices, but all the way up to whatever. But they offer it's cleaner, it's bigger, it's nicer. I consider it nicer.
Mine just went out of business like a month
Without
ago.
the refrigeration. Without
Yeah,
the refrigeration part.
Dollar Generals here have a refrigeration too.
Yeah, because especially in the rural area, they don't have like a store to go to, so they'll have like some produce and some eggs and milk, and then the frozen stuff. That's why, because it's like an hour to go to like Walmart or something. They'll run to the Dollar General.
Yeah. Okay, enough. We actually have a Walmart here and a Brookshire Brothers, and that's the only 2 grocery stores we have.
We have Fresh for Less, the sister store to Piggly Wiggly. We have a Piggly Wiggly, but it's on the wrong side of the tracks. I call it. You don't want to go there. And then I've been in there, but I didn't like it. I like Fresh for Less better. And then they have and their produce is amazing. That's the one good thing about that place is their produce is fresh. And then there's Publix, which is overpriced. The only time I go there is for buy one get one. Then there's Winn-Dixie, which is now owned by Aldi's, but they're going to keep a Winn-Dixie in our town, which is nice. And then we have 2 Aldi's, and then we have like 6 Walmarts or something.
no Kroger's.
No Kroger's.
Ah,
No HEB, none of those. No, unfortunately.
yeah. Like I said, Molly's running over to Lufkin tomorrow, and she's stopping there at the HEB there.
I have to send money to Jamie because the salad dressing that Serena loves, they don't sell it here. They sell it there.
Oh,
They sell the other flavors, but they don't sell that one.
You can actually go in the grocery store and you can actually request it. Believe it or not.
I don't know if Walmart will sell it here. Our our managers are stupid. I keep on telling them, stop, whoever's buying the ugly clothes for the plus size people, to stop it. It's so ugly. The color combinations is like that's why you guys always see me in like dark colors like black and blue because their colors are just the color combos are just so ugly and the prints are just so gross.
I don't blame you.
Uh,
So how's your garden going there, Cliff?
So far, so good. I mean, like I said, I've spent the last couple of hours just straight outside, mostly watering, but my beans are popping up like crazy. I replanted my black turtle bush beans since the freaking freak freeze that I had after the 15th wiped out half of them.
Oh,
Potatoes are coming up real nice. Eggplant's starting to pop up. Sunflowers, where I want my sunflowers, are starting to pop up.
yeah, I haven't done that yet. It's still
There's batches of carrots that I've planted. Those are starting to pop. My corn in the spots where I did plant it, that's coming up. I have another section of corn that I planted up by my parsley bush and the main planter. That one's starting to come up. I still have a lot of open space for plants, but I'm trying to figure out what I want to plant in certain locations because I want higher yields of stuff. So
do you do the arches and the trellises for your beans and all that kind of stuff?
Yes, I have 4 massive trellises for my beans, and I'm growing the same style of beans on both sides. So I have so they're in raised beds, and then they're in like little planters on the bottom, on the back side of the fence. But I have the same style of beans. So I'll have like one that's got pinto beans in it. Planted that on the front, but I did not plant it on the bottom. I'm going to do another set on the bottom because that particular trellis is like 4 feet wide. Or like 3 feet wide, so I have a bit of workspace on that one. The other ones are only like 28 inches.
Mm-hmm.
So I do full row of, I have Kentucky Wonder pole beans on the front and then down on the bottom. I have another one that was, what else did I plant in there? Oh my God, I forgot what beans I planted. I had Kentucky Wonder pole beans on one. Cowpeas on another. I just did my big trellis. I just did a split between pinto beans and squash. I think it was squash.
The yellow summer squash.
No, I think it was I think they're acorn squash. But
That's my favorite squash.
Squash because I wasn't 100%.
Acorn is like it looks like a round and green.
Yeah, they're big round green ones.
Yeah,
They
it looks like an acorn. Yeah,
yeah.
Those are my favorites.
I got a good harvest though. I got like 15 pounds off of them last season, which was pretty decent, and I got most of that off of one vine.
Oh, I believe it. That's why I'm like, okay, whoever's growing acorn squash need to send me a box. Those are the best vegetables. I love those with sweet potatoes, and then I'll have them with butternut squash too.
I did actually surprisingly on sweet potatoes, despite planting the sweet potatoes late in the season. I still actually got a fairly decent harvest. They weren't huge,
Mm-hmm.
but they weren't like small. They were enough.
Yeah.
You can eat like 2 or 3 of them, and that's a good meal.
Yeah, because that's what we do. We'll like cut up like 2 or 3 of them, and then we'll have it with the acorn squash and the butternut squash and carrots and stuff, and we'll roast it in the oven with the chicken, and it's so good. That's like one of my favorite meals.
Yeah, that's the one thing I'm good at growing down here is I'm getting better at growing carrots. Every year that I grow them, I get better carrots. So I'm
Awesome.
learning, but I've learned they like really deep planters. If you do them in a shallow planter, you're not going to get a large carrot. Because the taproot sends out a taproot, and the taproot 90% of the time the same length as the length of the carrot.
Yeah.
So if you've got a shallow pot, you're not going to get a very long carrot. So I've got all of my planters that I plant them in are usually anywhere between 2 to 2.5 feet tall, so I can get some really deep ones. Same
That's
with
awesome.
the other one I planted was a daikon radish.
That's the first. That's just like the second time I've heard that veggie.
It's a Japanese radish. It's basically a big white radish that can grow up to like 2 to 3 feet.
Okay.
Massive radish, and you really only need one of those to do anything with.
Oh, I believe it because it's strong.
You're looking at a radish that'll grow dead about this big around.
Yeah.
As big as this bottle, and they'll grow like 2 to 3 feet.
What do they use it for? Like stews and stir fry and stuff.
Soups, stir fries. You can pickle them and have like pickled radish chips or whatever. But I mean, you can
Turnips. Anybody grow turnips anymore? No. That's good in a stew.
I've got bell peppers going, peas going.
Yep.
Radishes just everywhere. I gotta keep using all the seed stock that I have.
Yeah,
If I could have a garden, it would be like snow.
Snow peas.
Thank you, and sugar snap.
Yep.
I love both of those. Those are like my two favorite peas because I do a lot of stir fry. So those I'll buy like at Walmart. They have them in the bags, so I'll buy them to add to my stir fry and extra broccoli and extra carrots. So I do like a big thing of vegetable and some
you can
chicken
also
in it.
add the daikon radish to a stir fry too.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
A little bit of it.
But it depends. It depends if you're wherever you buy your produce has it. So if it doesn't have it, it doesn't have it.
Well, one of the nice things you can do is you use a potato peeler and you shave off the outside. And if
Yeah.
you got a mandolin, you can julienne it really nice.
I do.
hmm
I probably have to go to the Asian market and see if they have it there.
Yeah, you can also. I also happen to like jicama too.
Yes, I'd love to get if I could grow that. I totally would.
Well, I'm thinking about trying it just to see if I can.
I got to see if I can find seeds.
Oh, they got it on online.
Cause
Yeah, if anybody's wondering what jicama is, it's a large root. It's between a radish and a potato. Is the only way I can explain the meat of it. But when you peel it, it's really white and it's very sweet.
I think Cog Hill Farms grows that from time to time on there, or they did, or they still do, but they do a little bit of it. It's like one of his favorites.
Yeah, for a root, it's sweet. It's just a large tuber. I probably like to say it looks like a extremely large radish, but it's brown in color.
It almost looks like a turnip or a potato too. I'm looking at the images on Google, and I'm like, oh, that looks like either a turnip or a potato.
But it's a single root. It's got a tap on there, and then you got a beautiful foliage for it.
Somebody made a jicama slaw. That's
Yes.
pretty cool. There's a lot of recipes in there for jicama.
Oh yeah, and you can use like a little, like a sweet coleslaw salad. I mean, it's nice and crisp, especially when it's cold and you can eat it. It's really good. It's nice and sweet.
Oh, let's see. Nutritional value, jicamas. They're cholesterol-free, fat-free, high in fiber, sodium-free. So it's 0.1 gram of fat, 46 calories, 11 grams of carb, 5.9 fiber, and 0.9 protein.
They're sodium free, but they taste so freaking good when you sprinkle salt on them.
Oh, the sweet and savory, yes.
Yeah, it like enhances the flavor like tenfold.
Yeah, a little bit of Himalayan salt on there. It is wonderful. It's more natural salt than it is having an iodized salt.
Oh, I didn't even think of maybe Traders would have it.
Yeah, Trader Joe's might have them.
Yeah, we have a Traders. They have a low-carb jicama wrap.
So
That's different.
I don't know if I mentioned this last week on the live, but I purchased saffron.
Yeah, you were talking about that on Saturday.
That's gonna be an interesting one.
That's going to be a long-term investment.
5 years minimum in one spot.
Mm-hmm.
Saffron's expensive too,
I know, that's why I'm doing it.
but it's good. It's good in Spanish food.
Oh, I like saffron rice.
If I had an acre that I could just straight solidly grow saffron on, I would do one harvest and I would make 70 to 80K a year just on one harvest.
You need an 8-foot chain fence with razor wire. Keep everybody out of it.
Guard dogs.
Yeah. I'll be coming. Hey, Cliff. Hi. It took me 10 days to come to you, drive across the states, but can I have some saffron?
I would. I probably would. If friends and family, I would a little bit of a discount. Not like you're going to get it straight up because that's a lot of work getting those things. Because I got to go out there and I basically got to pick the little stems out of each flower.
Oh, I'll come and help you. I'll pick a couple for me, and then I'll help you with more with my wheelchair.
I mean, a little bit
I don't
goes a
care.
long way. With saffron, a little bit goes a long way.
Yeah. Yeah.
The bees like it.
Oh,
Oh my God! If I did that, I would have to have. Yeah, I would need a minimum of 10 acres.
yeah, saffron honey. Oh my goodness, that would be awesome.
Yeah. Do you know how I do? Honey's expensive now.
Oh.
But saffron honey, you'd be looking at like $50 to $80, $100
You ready?
a bottle.
You ready? Do bees like saffron flower? Yes, bees are generally attracted to saffron flower. They play a role in its pollination. While saffron is primarily self-pollinating, bees are drawn to the bright colors, sweet nectar, contributing to cross-pollination and overall reproductive success.
Mm-hmm.
That has a vibrant purple color, and they are pollinators are attracted to it. Sweet nectar, a sugary liquid that bees collect as food source. Pollen, saffron flowers are also produce pollen, which bees collect and transport, aiding in pollination. Cross-pollination, bees help transfer pollen between different saffron plants, promoting genetic diversity and resilience. So,
Yeah. Can you imagine a little pint jar costing us $60 to $80?
oh yeah, that's what I said. It's expensive. That's a moneymaker right there. I mean, I love having the bees in my garden when it's just lantana Mexican heather, because they keep on giving me new babies. I keep on finding a new plant that's like, oh, you put it in there with my mulch, and I gently pick it out, and we'll put it in the dirt, and we'll have a new lantana.
Yeah, I want to do ginseng too.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like I said, yeah. I got one of my gingers is resprouting.
Nice.
Yep. It's
Ginseng's the one for green tea, right?
You can use ginseng in a lot of stuff.
No, gingers are the ones that steal your soul.
Okay, I was just looking at ginseng, especially Korean ginseng, offers a wide range of potential health benefits, including boosting the energy levels, which I need, improved cognitive function, which I need, immune system support, which I need, stress management, which I need some of that. It's also linked to anti-inflammatory properties I need, blood sugar regulation, mood enhancement, and even potential benefits for sexual function.
Mm.
Like I said,
Energy boost, fatigue reduction.
yeah, like I said, unfortunately, growing it in captivity is the hard
Hard
part.
part. Yep.
It's very
Also
picky.
selling it,
Yeah.
because a lot of places is highly illegal.
Mm-hmm.
So here's how I figured a way around that. I don't sell the ginseng. I sell other things, and you get a bonus ginseng with it.
Here's some saffron and a little present.
Oh, no, that would be a very expensive little present.
Yeah, but who says you can't put it in the price of the saffron?
Ooh, saffron beef jerky.
Just a saffron steak, you're looking at like 6-ounce steak, probably like $60-$80.
Yeah.
With a ginseng present, it's 100, please, thank you. Or 120, whatever. People are like, yeah, I'll take it for those two things.
Right. Here's a ginseng and saffron 8-ounce Wagyu steak for $250.
Yeah, there you go. Add Himalayan salt. Add $1.
Right. green chili 50 cents. But yeah, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see what I can do, because if I can get 1 pound of saffron, I can make like 10 grand.
Yeah. That's a lot of stamens you gotta collect.
Yeah. But the good thing is they're bulb style, so they'll spread out on their own.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I can just wait till they go dormant, collect all the rhizomes, and then
Did you get it as a
Spread
seed,
them
or
out.
did you get it as a seed, or did you get it as a bulb?
I got them as the chromes or the corms,
Okay,
so they should come in. They should be the bulbs.
yeah. What that set you back for?
$33
So,
for I think it was 10 of them.
oh, for 10 of them,
Yeah.
that's cheaper than an iris.
Ooh, where'd it go?
Yeah, like I said, one iris would cost you anywhere between $12 and $30.
I just lost my entire. There goes my email. Let me see. I was just looking at the link earlier. Let me see if I can find it again.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, Matt, how you doing?
Just
How's it
talking
going,
about
Matt?
you earlier.
Yeah, Matt, top of the page if you want to join us.
It was yeah. Oh, sorry. It was their bags of 15, so I got 30 of them for $34.
That's still a good price.
Yeah, they were on sale. There were like $5 off, so they were $10.99 a bag.
Yeah, but if you think about price per, that's actually really good.
Yeah, I'm basically paying like $1, like $1.12 per chrome or corm.
I mean, if you think about it, look at the price of irises. My goodness.
Yeah, see the thing is you just got to get one to survive, and then you can start getting the rhizomes from those, and they'll.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I had to water my plants today. I haven't watered them in like 4 days.
Yeah, because I mean, look where I'm at.
Yeah.
I keep buying all these citrus plants, so now I have all the citrus plants that I need. Bought like 6 more of them damn things. So at $30 a piece.
Yeah.
But because of what I did during the wintertime, I have 6 little Mexican limes I can sell for $15 each.
Yeah, the question is, because you produce them from seed, they're not grafted.
Why would you need to graft it if you grew it from seed?
Because the graft has got they use a graft that produces a lot of sugars, stable root based, and but it might not give out, very many lemons or lemons at all. The lemon tree part with it, so you get the best of both worlds. Oh, by the way, did you see that video I sent you? Were you able to watch it? The guy where he got where he's grafting the little sprout.
Yeah.
Genius.
All that really is
It's a spark plug.
is that freaking thing for the chainsaws.
Yeah, it's the chainsaw wrench and a mallet. That was just genius.
Well, you got to kind of like sharpen the edges on the outside, so
Yeah.
go to a point. But yeah,
Yeah, I never thought of that.
I've seen that method before.
Yeah, I've never seen it. I'm going, well, that's genius. I've never thought of anything like that, because you make your core, you pull that out, then you go get your cutting, or your cutting, and then you put it right on there and just wrap it up. I'm going, it's the same size. It'll match up with the camion layer.
Yep. It's basically just a plug graft.
Yeah, and those you can get cheap anywhere.
Oh yeah.
Side, or you can get the flat side, but
I mean, technically, you could make one out of just a 1-inch piece of copper pipe, 2-inch piece of copper pipe.
yeah,
You just run it down on the grinder a little bit to get a bit of an edge on there, and put a little handle on it, and
but
end cap on there, and you're good to go. Because it doesn't necessarily have to be a hexagonal,
No, it
plug.
doesn't.
It could be round. It could be a dang square.
Yeah, but a lot of the people that own property have chainsaws.
I've got like 2 or 3 of them. I got like one just laying in a drawer over there. Don't do anything because the chainsaw I went to, we don't even have anymore. It died.
Oh, which reminds me, I forgot to do that today. I forgot to put my battery on the charger today. I'll do that at lunchtime tomorrow. By the time 5, 6 o'clock rolls around, the battery will be charged. It takes a long time to charge that little battery for that little chainsaw.
Put it in now. It'll be done by tomorrow. Yep, see?
While you're sleeping.
No, I just don't want it sitting on the charger charged because I don't want to overcharge it.
Ah. You got 4 or 5 of them?
Yeah. I still haven't done my seeds yet. I'm going to try and do that in the next few days.
Get them in there, Jason.
Yeah,
Yeah, we were talking about the meetup next year, Matt. That you have to hire a really good car for me, a driver, a location, and the money to get there and back and food.
Is there going to be one next
It's
year?
going to be basically a really good fundraiser.
So the question is there going to be one next year?
Well, Matt was talking about doing one instead of Eddie.
Who
It's
is?
not going to be called Operation Rendezvous, Outdoor with Big Matt.
Oh, Matt wants to host one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that means that we're going to have to do 2 of them next year. I should hope they're not close. Like I said, we wanted to do like the either the 10 killer or the Great American. Problem is, all 3 of those are all within a couple of weeks.
Hold on. Let me see. Let me bring up whatchamacallit.
I haven't had one of those in a while.
The event list.
Yeah, 10 killer.
All right.
Was last
Operation Rendezvous was the 11th through the
week.
13th. 10 killer was the 25th through the 27th.
Yeah.
And then the next one is May. Let's see. May. Mid-America meetup is the 16th through the 18th of May.
Yeah.
And then there's one in June, which is the 3rd annual Ozark meetup,
Yeah. We went
the
to
6th through the 8th. Hey, Moose. Good to see you, hon.
Hey, Moose, how you doing? Thank you for joining us this evening. Man, I'm gonna disappear.
Yeah,
here.
he said his is going to be around the same time as Operation Rendezvous.
Okay. Oh, who do we got joining us today?
Me.
Oh, there it is, Big Matt.
Hey.
How you doing?
What's up? I'm doing.
Let me turn you up here a little bit more.
Let's see. I'm going to go to April 28. April 28. April 26th that year. Oops, come back. So that would be the 10th, the 11th, and the 12th that weekend.
So, are you gonna do it for next year, or are you gonna do it for the year after?
Next,
Next year.
Oh, so that means you got to start now.
Yep.
I've already
Yeah.
been looking into places and going around and
Yeah, because you want tent, you want RV, and you want hotel.
yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get all 3 of those right there.
Yeah, but if they're within, you know what I mean, within like driving, like the hotel was what, 10, 15, 20 minutes away or something like that from the hotel to the RV park?
Something like that.
Yeah. So that was close enough.
Yeah, because I know the with Martin Dice Jr. There's a hotel within 11 miles.
But no, it's going to be around the same time of the year. I'm thinking because it's not hot and it's not cold. So
And we want a little bit of chill, so we have those morning fires at the campground. No, right around that 50 degree, and so in the morning would be perfect.
well, if we do it where I'm thinking it's probably going to be, you won't have to worry about morning chills because it'll be coming right off the water.
Ah,
So make sure you pack a couple of good blankets with you.
Well, a light jacket.
Yeah, but if you're camping or sleeping in an RV or a tent or something, you know, you need that extra blanket to keep you warm. It's not body work. Body heat works, but, you know, you're not going to be attached to each other at the hip all night. You sometimes
Yeah.
roll.
as long as the tent sites have power, we're good.
Yep, they all do.
Okay.
And then you bring a little heater with you and plug it in, and you're good to go.
So
Where's this campground?
Molly wants to know, where's this campground if it's going to go.
The two places that I'm looking at and trying to get more information about is Brazos Bend State Park or Galveston Island State Park.
Okay.
We're leaning more towards Galveston Island because you can get to a motel in less than 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Where if we go to Brazos Bend, I think the closest motel to there is like an hour.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, and it's not too far from where you're at either. So,
Yep, neither one of them is that far.
They don't have
do they got cabins?
They have bungalows
Bungalows.
at the Brazos Bend State Park. I'm not sure about Galveston Island.
Yeah. So if Des is going, she needs one of the the little bungalows or something.
Des needs air conditioner, heating, plumbing.
Bathroom, definitely a bathroom.
Yeah, and a flushing
Well,
toilet.
see,
Yeah.
that's the
Well,
thing.
listen
Either
to
one
it.
of them, they have within like a short distance of the campground, pavilions, and bungalow and tent areas. There's like a big shower. They have a big bathroom.
Yeah, but see, I'm the type of person that wakes up 3 or 4 times a night to go to the bathroom. So
Yeah,
if I don't have a bathroom in my quarters, I am not going out there with my walker or my wheelchair and my nightgown looking for the bathroom.
Des, I got you covered. I already have a mobility scooter that I can have the
True.
entire time you're here because it actually belongs to us.
I forgot about that.
The hover round.
I can drive around in my scooter. Woohoo! A and B, A and B.
I think it's trying to say A, B, and B.
Mm-hmm. An Airbnb maybe. Let's see. Okay. Bungalow. Oh no, Galveston. I put Galveston. Where would that be at though?
Not the pit toilet. She won't go. They don't like the breeze.
Camp Margarita Resort, Crystal Beach, Texas, closed.
Yeah, the problem is, you seen the prices on that place?
No, it's
Are you-
closed.
Are you Googling?
I'm Googling.
Okay. Google Galveston State Park.
Okay. Galva. Oh, I just put Galva and it came up. All right.
Our devices listen to us.
That's pretty. That boardwalk is gorgeous.
Yeah.
You can go across the street and fish the surf, play in the surf, play on the beach, or you can walk the paths and go to the bayside and fish and crab and whatever you want to do.
Oh,
And that's the thing. You don't even have to have a Texas fishing license because it's a state park. It's part of your entry.
It's part of that $4 a day. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Galveston campsite, Galveston Island State Park, restrooms.
Yeah, because whenever Molly and I go, it's $28 a night.
Yeah.
For a state park.
Yeah, see, for Brazos Bend, I think it's like $25-$28. We've stayed there a few times.
Yeah, because the campsite's $20 and there's $4 for each of us per day, which is not bad.
Yeah. But yeah, the entire time you're there, because it's a state park, you can fish, you can take the nature scenes. If we go to Brazos Bend, you can hit up the observatory, which you can stare into space through their big scopes.
Yes.
They
Oh,
have a
yeah.
nature center.
$250 a night. $200 a night
What, at Galveston?
for the lodge.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, 'cause we stayed at the one we stayed at the bungalow at Brazos Bend, and it was like $28.
This one's at Galveston Island State Park. The lodge, which is that one
no, that's
sleeps
the
8,
lodge.
3-bedroom, and the other one is the ranch. That's the Stewart house. The ranch house at lodge is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, sleeps 6.
Yeah, for us.
Yeah, it's basically a little house.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Molly and I decided to do one, either it's going to be the state park here, or it's going to be the KOA. Because the KOA also has tent sites, RV sites. They got a little store, nice bathrooms. I mean, this is the one up in Brooklyn. It's a real nice place.
I can't stay at this place. I can't stay there at the lodge anyway. It's got a tub, 2 tubs. No, not that kind of a toilet.
Like I said, Jazz, I'm gonna be going. Me and Anita is gonna go down there, and we're gonna, ask questions and look at what they have, and because that's like top of the priority is accessibility for anyone.
Yeah, because we got Molly, me, and whoever, and Peter if he comes back down or not.
Well,
So.
if you need a shower, you can probably head to the community showers where they actually have handicap showers.
Moose.
Where you just
Yeah,
roll
that's
in
true.
the wheelchair. Yeah.
Down at Brazos Bend State Park, they have basically a chair already in the shower with numerous things that you can take off the wall and hose yourself off.
Mhm.
And they have special seats in the toilet, so you can slide from the toilet to the seat before you get in your chair if you need. So
That's cool.
Yeah, most
but
of the state
I've never
parks have
been
really
to
nice
Galveston Island State Park other than fish. I've never really went and looked at any of the stuff. So
Yeah.
Well, you're so close. You can just drive there.
yeah, it's about a 45-minute drive for me.
Oh, still 45? That's not bad for you.
But
Because
it takes 30 to 45 minutes just to get to Brazos Bend State Park from my house, and it's right up straight up the road. So
Much go for it.
Cool. Yeah, I was like, when I was driving away, I'm like, oh God, I had a tear going down my cheek. I'm like, what the hell is this? I'm like, me crying over leaving my friends in Texas? Is it Texas or my friends I'm crying for?
it was me.
It was you. It was you, Anita, Molly, Jason, Eddie, Jamie. It was all yours in Texas, let me tell you.
And both of my girls have done nothing but nonstop talk about you and your daughter.
Your daughters are amazing.
I know they get it from me.
Is that what it is?
I tell you what, ain't neither one of them scared of anything.
No, they're not. They're not.
How many
Nope.
16
Oh, is that what it is, Molly? It's you.
Hey, how many 16-year-old girls do you know will go ham grabbing a snake in the wild, not knowing if it's poisonous or not?
None.
Venomous.
None.
You know too.
Well, now I do, but before
my
them,
sister-
none.
My sister's the same way.
Yeah.
But that's how we grew up.
Yeah. I mean, I grew up on the island, so when I got out of school, we'd walk down to the beach and go swimming. So I didn't have all of that.
We grew up and our swimming pool was the pond next door.
Yeah,
Yeah.
frogs, whatever's in the pond.
Frogs,
Crawfish.
catfish, crawfish, snakes, alligators. Yep.
Whatever was in the pond. Yeah, no, I had the ocean with sharks and dolphins, sea urchins, jellyfish.
Molly, that's no contest. I'm not even gonna chime in on that one.
Hey, it's all y'all's. Eddie and Jamie are like, we're turning into a country girl. She pet a turkey and a goat.
Think, if you was to come all the way to my house, I'd let you pet one of the cows or the
Oh, that's
donkey.
not bad.
I would be
That's not
petting the donkey and the cow.
3 hours. 3-hour drive for us.
I used to ride
I would do
horses when I
that.
was a teenager, so I loved riding horses.
Well, let me pin that.
He said he'll be right back.
Then what? The campground?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna pin the campground.
Moose, see, you got to save your money and come down and visit. Bring y'all down. Come down to the next meetup.
I can't afford to. Plus, y'all are way too dang far away.
I just spent tons of money coming from Florida there. I'm like, I don't have what that money I have left is divorce and my trip to Pedals.
I don't have any money left. I'm a gardener.
But you got some good food growing.
I'll find to see the golf
I
cart.
don't have a garden. I spend it all at the stupid market.
Right? I don't see you posting anything.
Pretty soon I won't even be able to get anything at the market. There's not gonna be anything left.
Right?
No.
Well, we'll know for sure once he got it scheduled. Yeah, I'm here. It is a beautiful park. No trees, but
Right? We're gonna have to bring an umbrella or something. And a stand. And then find a place to plop it and we can stay nice and cool.
oh, zinnias. Oh yeah, they got some pretty nice facilities there. A lot of camp.
Let's just share the view with you.
I am here.
Let me do this.
Back.
Here. Let me share the screen here.
Welcome back, Matt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where'd he go?
There's
Did he
Yeah,
fall
I'll-
down and come back?
don't know.
There it is. Okay.
Oh, I didn't even see this. Okay.
Yeah. Let me get back over here.
Moose wants to know
I built
Galveston State Park.
is
I'm sorry, Galveston Island State
No,
Park.
no trees. Got a couple of palm trees.
Oh yeah.
Here, let me turn off the video. Okay.
Oh, nice sunset there.
That's beautiful.
mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes.
RVs can be pretty. They ugly, you know, when it comes to the water and the sand. But
We can't.
Oh, by the way, Serena,
It's not wheelchair friendly.
Matt's
Yeah.
daughters, my nieces, all they talk about is me and you.
I'm not surprised.
hi, Serena.
Matt says, hi, Serena.
Hello.
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 That's Jason and Molly, too. Hello.
Oh, Galveston Island State Park.
Part of the meetup is all meeting up.
Yeah.
We're
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about next year, Serena. This is where it's going to be.
Wait, what?
Next year, Big Matt.
Yeah, we're definitely Molly and I are gonna have to definitely go to this one.
A new meetup in Galveston Island
Yeah,
State
look
Park,
at those.
In where?
Texas. They're going to do a fundraiser.
Galveston Island State Park.
She's like, wait a minute, how?
No,
Fundraiser,
Where you're saying Galveston? I'm like, where? is
Texas.
that?
And he's got a scooter I can use, so no pushing me in the wheelchair.
Hire a driver.
Here, that's right.
Maybe.
I'm gonna call her an Uber.
Call an Uber. Both ways.
That's all the pictures, everybody. So
That's it.
yeah, there wasn't a whole lot. Let me go ahead and
See, in a short distance from there, you can go to the seawall. You can see where the 1950 big hurricane that hit Galveston Island dead on.
Oh
Where it
wow,
came on, there's a marker and everything there.
wow.
And there's the other things that you can do on the island. You know, so where Braz has been, it's just the park. Other than that, you can go over to the George Ranch and look around, but that's your limit. However, at Brazos Bend State Park, they do have Aquarius, horseback riding, four-wheeling trails, and bike trails.
There you go. There's the address and everything else on there. I don't have the. I gotta find the link.
So yeah, this is where we'll be if it happens.
Find the link. Yeah.
Big if.
Potential.
Big if. I'm still in recovery from that trip. And it's been a month almost.
Okay, well,
Not a
then
month
I'll come
still.
get y'all. I will drive my big Suburban up there and get y'all, and y'all can both sprawl out wherever you need to.
He said he'll come and get us in his big Suburban, and we can sprawl out and relax in the big vehicle and not have to worry.
I hope this link works here.
Oh, I got Anita showing up on my Google map. I love it.
Should
All right.
be getting home from church in any minute.
Is
She
that
can
link
find me too on the Google map.
Did that link work?
Uh,
Yeah, it looks like it might be good.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
But if you put in oh, that's pretty.
Go ahead.
The Galveston State Park. I just put the link in there.
All right,
So,
she's making coffee.
what kind of food are we going to prepare?
See, and that's the other thing. You know, I'm kind of putting a spin on devil dogs. I'm thinking crawfish, crab boil, shrimp, and brisket.
Okay, the brisket will be good for the wife.
And for me.
She
The
won't
bris-
touch
me and Molly can have the brisket. Serena will eat the crawfish and all that stuff. She likes things that I don't like.
Well, you know, we're just kind of tossing it up in the air. You know, we don't know.
I don't even care if it's hot dogs, beef hot dogs. I'm fine with.
The Oscar Mayer has its first name.
No, ballpark
Ballpark.
or Nathan's.
Do Zumos, but man, those things are expensive.
Nathan's are expensive too. The only time I buy those is like buy one get one because it's only like 6 in a package or 8 in a package.
Yeah. Hard spending $6 on 5 little links on the
Yeah.
Zumos. But the Zumos is good.
Nathan's is as well. It's skinless Frank.
Well, no, the Zumos is the one that you actually, you cook it up, you heat it up, you slice it up, you put it in your gumbo.
Daz, can you look up Brazos Bend State Park or Brazos?
Why are we talking about Brazzers?
in Needville.
Yes.
Okay.
Brazos Bend State Park.
All right. Copy. Why am I not getting a paste?
You got to highlight it.
I did. Okay, there it is.
All right, let me quick go to that, and I'll pull that up. And
That's pretty. The egrets.
Yeah, because right off the bat, because that's a fishing pier. You can fish off of that pier. You can bird watch. They have observatories all through the whole park. You know,
Oh, that's a wild looking bird. That's pretty cool. I like the mist coming off the water. Ooh, that's a planetarium. What is that? Observation located in the park.
oh, so it's
These
going to be
stars.
almost the same distance for us. Okay.
37 miles of trails. Alligators. Pay due respect to alligators. Oh, lovely.
yeah, you can walk within feet of the alligators.
Ooh.
Reserve one of your picnic pavilions or our group hall for your next group gathering. There's hiking, fishing, biking, picnic, Geocache. What's that like? Collecting rocks, the rocks with the geo inside.
No, it's
No,
like where they had things and people go and find them.
Ride your horse and stay overnight. Campsite, screen shelter, or cabin.
Oh, okay. There's the campground.
Cabins.
Oh, they got the big creek right there too. Okay.
3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths.
Uh huh.
Oh, that's not bad. Nightly,
How much a night?
$75 a night for a cabin.
Oh, $1,500 a
No,
week.
no. If everybody puts $500 a week for their
Yeah.
own bedroom, bathroom,
Yeah.
get 3 couples in there, easy.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That's a big state park.
I got dibs on the king size bed.
Oh,
Taxes charged on the cabin located in the screen shelter area. Site 3 is a converted screen shelter tent allowed on the grass area outside of the cabin. AC, heater, no pets, fire ring, upright grill, 20 amp electric outside.
Uh-oh.
What?
They got an observatory.
Oh, yeah, I said
What I
that.
did.
Yeah.
Electricity inside, lights inside, water spigot outside, picnic table outside, ceiling fan, restrooms with showers nearby. So there's no bathroom in there.
And no, but it's right across the road.
I know. I'm just saying I'm going to be in there 3 or 4 times a night going to the bathroom.
Oh, it's through the Houston Museum. Okay.
And you can go into the they have a gift shop / where you can see all the different wildlife that's in the park. You can actually pet a baby alligator.
Oh wow. This is a pretty picture. It's got go to photo and videos. It's pretty cool.
I mean, yeah. How did you choose between the two of them?
I know. The only thing, the one keyword that I'm keying on as far as because of what we're doing, we're all YouTubers. We all love live streaming and stuff like that. Brazos Bend State Park, cell service is crap.
I can fix that.
But however, they do have internet. So,
Like I said, I've been looking at the Starlink, the portable
So have I.
Starlink. You know, yeah, its initial cost is $250.
now, on the flip side, though, we might get lucky though, because if Coyote comes down, he's got it on his travel trailer.
Ah.
So,
I mean, like I said, those Starlink can handle a lot of data at one time. So if a lot of people go live, you might be able to get like 4 or 5 people go live at the same time off the same network. What's nice is that link is $50 a month, and you can start it and stop it whenever you want. Again, it's for 50 gigs. Any gig after that is $1. But you can turn it off, use it for 30 days, turn around and shut it off. And then if you go out, turn it off. So you're not paying $50 constantly every month.
I pay $50 every month for StreamYard. So,
I pay $134 a month for cable. I mean, for internet alone.
Yeah. But yeah, it's one of those things. It's portable. It's quick, easy to set up. You know, as a pole with a weight at the bottom, and stick it on the pole and point it in the right direction.
see, now if I was to do lives, like I go to Chocolate Bayou and go live and fish. If I could go live out there, I'd be catching more fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, everything that you need is there, though.
Yeah. I mean,
So.
let me
But
go
they
back.
have a barbecue pit at each campground. They have, or each camp spot, RV spot, gathering spot. They have fire rings. They have picnic tables. You know, electricity, water, and toilets.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the hotels are going to be a little bit of a drive.
Yep.
No, yeah. I mean, for those who can't find if they can't, like I said, for a lodge, you get 3 couples to pitch in for a lodge. That dramatically drops the price for that 7 days. Because what is it? The minimum of what? 7 days?
The week is $1,500.
Yeah. So a week is $1,500. $500 per couple. That's affordable weekend. That's a thought.
And see me, I'm perfectly happy sleeping in a bungalow. Green in. I don't need air conditioner. I don't need heat.
We'll have a bathroom.
Does the bungalow have a bathroom?
Right across the way.
Right across the way, if you're lucky enough, right?
No, where the bungalows are located, literally, it'll take 5 minutes to walk there.
Oh, okay.
I'd have to invest in a chair and the chair with the bucket underneath.
Or unless you're in a walker, that's a little bit long.
I do already have porta potties.
Oh,
Okay.
there we go. That's perfect for me. I'm ready.
When I go hunting, where I go hunting at, if I leave my property to go hunting, it's like a 30-minute drive to get to a bathroom.
Yeah. You need a porta potty.
Yeah.
I used a porta potty when I was engaged to my ex-fiance, like years before my ex-husband. And I was downstairs in the basement in my own room, and they had a porta potty set up behind a curtain for me.
How accessible is that creek?
Which one?
Big Creek that goes through the campsites.
Reasonable.
Reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking
Like
for
me and you would have no problem going up and down to it.
Okay. Yeah, I was just looking at that's a good sized state park.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the river right there too.
Yep. There's
Yahoo.
There's 3 or 4 spots that you can get to on the river to fish.
Okay.
And you're talking about the Brazos one, the Brazos Bend
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, the Brazos.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's I think those are the bungalows there. Nope, I think those are the little houses.
The screen shelters, people per site 8. Number of sites 13. Shelters are 12 by 12 feet. Are screened halfway down the front 3 sides. One shelter is considered wheelchair friendly. I need to see the pictures inside.
Well, I'm going to be going to both state parks and doing video walkthrough.
I'm just looking to see if there's anything to sleep on inside. I don't think there is. I
In
think
the
it's just a
bungalow,
sleeping
no.
room.
No, you got to bring your own
Screened
cot.
in
and stuff.
enclosure, you got to bring your own.
Yeah, that's a screen in. That's a shame because that would be so good. It's so cute.
And they're comfortable. Yeah. The last time I stayed there, I slept in a hammock outside by the fire.
It reminds me a little. The bungalows remind me, and without the beds, of course, remind me a little bit of Dirty Dancing movie. It's like, oh, that's what that looks like. They're
If
adorable. I mean, they're really
Rockstar
cute.
shows up, we're gonna have Daz and Rockstar out there dirty dancing.
Oh, that's funny.
Let me tag this one. And put it on
And it's
YouTube.
$7 per person to get in. Entry
And
fee.
if anybody's interested, you can look it up on YouTube, and they have video of it. You know, they talk about different things and stuff on each one, and they have an Instagram.
And let me save that one.
20 minutes?
It's 3 hours away.
20 minutes?
Oh, 20 minutes to go. Yeah. So I just got the
20-minute warning.
20-minute warning.
Yeah, that's right around the time that I'm going to watch my last video before I go to bed. Cottage in the morning. I have a full day clinic tomorrow.
I mean, there's a lot
Ooh,
of
that sounds like not fun.
stuff to do there too as well.
It can be fun. It cannot be fun. It just depends on the day.
Yeah. Well, like I said, we'll see what the weather's like. Yeah, so
Let it
yeah,
off.
might have to do that one there, Matt. Pick one of those two.
Here she comes.
Everybody turn their cameras on.
Look, I would keep my camera on, but she does not like to be on.
Yeah, I'm burning one, so yeah.
She came down for some coffee, and I'm like, I'm jealous because I have to go to the cottage tomorrow, and I can't have any coffee. And she's like,
It's a whole black.
Dad, just holding a clinic.
Mhm.
What do you mean I'm holding a clinic?
So
Oh yeah, tomorrow. No, I'm making appointments and all that lovely stuff, and I might have to order some Rogam. Oh, joy.
I know we got to drive an hour to go grocery shopping tomorrow. Jeez.
And I'm going grocery shopping on Friday, going to the courthouse on Friday, turning in one of my papers on the divorce and find out the rest of the stuff is everything I have or not, so I can make sure it's all together, see what I have to serve my ex-husband to be. I need to get this taken care of.
Now, Matt, you've been up where I live, right?
Which is
Sam Rayburn Lake area.
yes.
Then you know how desolate it is in between each little town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh
it's
yeah, we
nice.
got wound doctor on Friday.
God, I'm gonna hate Friday.
Sorry guys, I just remembered we have wound doctor at 9:15 in the morning on Friday.
Ooh, that doesn't sound like fun.
Yeah, no, they're gonna check my legs, scrape open the wounds, make them bleed, put stuff on it, and then rewrap it, and then I'll be strangling all weekend. I'll be taking it off in the middle of the weekend. From the swelling.
I'm surprised they don't do leech therapy for you.
No, it doesn't. I have one of those rare forms of lymphedema.
Oh,
It flows down, but it does not flow back up. My
Yeah.
mom's was reversible. Hers was operable. Mine is inoperable.
oh, bummer.
Yeah. I went to Mass General Hospital. I was in the hospital for 11 days. I mean, they took biopsies and everything. They ran all sorts of lovely tests on me.
Now we turn off over the cameras and we got more people watching. Thank you, everybody. We don't have to see our faces and see what how bad we all really look.
That's because I'm an ugly son of a bitch.
No, I'm really ugly tonight. I'm like, no makeup on. I look like I've been rolling around in the mud for a while.
So, Ken, if I've been wrist deep in dirt most of the day,
Oh, no, it's not done yet.
It's not done.
Yeah.
Hey, Cliff, how long of a drive would that be for you? What, 13 hours?
what are we? That was let's see.
Okay, I'm back.
Was that was the Brazos Bend State Park, or we're doing the other one?
Do the far one because the other one's shorter.
Stick your tongue out at me.
No, I got a stogie on, and YouTube doesn't like that. So,
Oh Jesus Christ, that'd be like an 18-hour drive.
ooh, ouch. Sorry, Cliff. We'll
What do
just
you
have
want, young lady?
to be there.
Hi, Lola.
Yeah, I think that'd be about an 18-hour drive.
Ooh, that's further than Iowa.
Yep. I'm gonna double check though.
Lola.
Because Benzai would be what an hour shorter for you. Maybe
That'd be the campground, right? The Galveston Island State Park campground.
this island would be the further one for you.
Yeah, that would be the Galveston State Park.
Oh, okay. So yeah, the other one would be about an hour and a half shorter for you.
Here
Something
you
like
go, Daz. You see all the pink dots?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the
14 hours,
hotel.
10 minutes.
Do you see right there in the middle?
Hold on.
That's Bradford Penn State Park.
Okay.
Probably be faster for me
That's
just
how
to
far the
fly to
hotels
Houston.
are from it.
Oh, the flight to Houston? Yeah.
But that would require me setting foot in Texas.
Like
Oh,
I said, if those little screened-in cabins had
What's wrong
a
with
sleeping,
he can wear thick shoes.
Put boots on.
what, Lola? What? I know you're an eat.
But just stick a pencil in it for like 10 seconds. The eraser side, not the pointy end.
You are bad.
Oh,
What?
that'd be kind of cool. Be there, get there Thursday morning, and leave like Monday or Tuesday.
The other one
Yeah, I
would
want to make sure I get the calendar book for next year and put it in there. I'm off. No, I think I got the book.
Off, yeah.
Do I have the
Block-
book? No, I don't have the book. I have to get a new book.
Yeah, I just need at least 3 months, 4 months warning. Get the weekend set,
Yeah.
week set.
Yep. The good thing is that she gets to play secretary while I'm gone away. She missed me really bad. She's like, I missed you.
Uh,
And it probably took you the whole week to get everything back in order once you got back.
Oh yeah. No, it actually doesn't. It didn't because I was actually out a whole another week because I was sick.
Brandon,
So when I went back
short.
last Monday, it was like this. I had everything scanned because she played secretary, so she didn't have to do clinic on the 2 days that the other midwife was there. So she was playing secretary, so she was doing a lot of scanning herself of the weekly chart. So I was like, okay, that's cool. So I only had to do what came in Friday, Saturday, Sunday for labs, and plus whatever she didn't get to, finish. But I still have like a stack like this of closeouts. And I don't want to do those because people owe us money.
all right, Cliff, what were you saying?
Brazos is only like 40 minutes closer.
Oh, 40 minutes? That's still a long drive for you. Sorry about that, Cliff.
Yeah, that's nothing close to me.
How far was it for Panchuco from Michigan to Huffman? He did that drive. He was our furthest, I think.
That was a long
I
I
drive
don't
for
know.
you.
Old man King drove from Kentucky,
Arkansas.
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 And I drove from
Those-
Florida.
Those,
Yeah.
to my knowledge, were the two farthest.
Yeah, mine was supposedly 10 hours, but it took me twice as long.
Now, the only way Cliff would make it in time would he'd have to fly. We'd have to pick him up at the airport.
I probably still wouldn't
Yeah.
make it there on time. Even flying.
Stick you on a train?
Shit, Amtrak might actually get me faster than the damn airplane would.
Especially nowadays, I wouldn't go on a plane.
Not with all the ones that keep falling out of the sky because of things.
Yep. Not enough people behind taking care of the radar. No, thank you. I think I will take a train and I'll drive.
Ooh,
I won't even do Greyhound either. Go ahead.
You can do a chili cook-off on a Friday.
No, you guys put all these hot, spicy stuff in your chilies.
Old school chili cook-off, as in you got to use fire.
I could essentially bring if we did do that, I could bring some, I said I could bring some of my peppers.
Oh yeah.
And I'll be sitting out watching you all enjoy your hot stuff.
No, it doesn't have to be hot. It just has to be tasty.
Yeah, but some people like it hot.
It has to be edible.
And
You got-
edible for me can be different than edible for you.
I guess I won't be bringing any habaneros.
Nope. It's raining
Guess
outside,
I'll leave
Kathy.
the ghost pepper at home.
Is it
I
raining
have the
already?
yellow ghosts. Those aren't that hot. Speaking of which,
Kathy, where do you live? What state?
Yeah.
You getting rain over there, Jason?
Yeah, it's actually raining.
Where you are?
Yep.
It's been misting here all day. Sun's
It's
shining,
not
but
stormy, but it's raining pretty good. Oh boy.
I got
Well,
light wind, and that was it. Oh, I was worried about that the other day. We had some freaking mad wind again, and I have my citrus tree, my orange one that's been sitting inside all year. I stuck that thing outside, and that thing was doing this. And I was like, oh, please don't break, please don't break, please don't break. But now
Arlene has planted ancho chilies today.
Yeah.
Ooh, I've got some of those somewhere.
Your mom's on in the chat.
Also, hi, Arlene. How's it going?
Hello. She likes Genie better.
Jeannie.
I had to go and look it up and see what they look like. What kind of chilies are those? I just found them.
They're moderately spicy. They're not
I need
too hot.
wimping.
So you can
And
do jalapenos and that's it?
no, we just need somebody to bring you a bottle of tequila.
There you go.
Yeah.
Pachuco.
Tequila chili. There you go.
Tequila chili. I'll be good.
Yeah.
No, she needs that tequila, the feeling in her tongue. Down the
No,
throat.
it takes the afterburn out.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that 110 proof tequila that I had from him. Oh,
Hey, if you can drink that, then you can eat my chili.
It took me. We had one little shot glass, but it was 3 little sips or 4 little sips out of it because I had to wait for the tequila to burn the flavor in my tongue before I didn't feel the proof anymore.
But that's a thought. Everybody can get there like on a Thursday would be the arrival day. Stay the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then go. Some people go home on a Sunday. Some people go home on a Monday.
Yeah.
Like for us, we would go home on a Monday. But yeah,
But you used to make tamales. Yum.
I mean, just a nice chili cook-off on a Friday. And get the Dutch ovens out. Start it all up.
Okay, let's see. What does it say? If you don't like these chilies, try those chilies.
You know what? I don't have a problem with Chili's. They got some pretty good food.
I mean, we rarely ate at a Chili's.
Well, I don't like chilies no more because they did away with the Shinerbach barbecue sauce. And then they took,
Oh, yeah, that was good. That was some good BBQ sauce.
They closed ours.
and then they took some other stuff away from it and changed the cheese sticks, and it's a brick now. Or
Oh, no.
curds. It's like,
That's right. I forgot they did change those to the big old fat square ones.
yeah. Now, if they took that big old fat square and put it on top of a burger, that'd be good.
Like Tony Roma's? Yeah, probably.
But,
I agree with you on that one. Big old
but
fat
it's
thick
just a
cut of.
brick. No.
Yeah, they closed our Chili's around here, so there's no more Chili's.
Yeah, you have to have the cheese and the breadcrumbs on there. You got to have that right, perfect combo.
See, here's the stupid thing about cheese sticks. So I guarantee every one of us here will not just eat 6 string cheese, just string cheese alone. No. But the minute it's covered in breadcrumbs and deep fried, it's I'll take 15 of those.
Yeah.
Fried mozzarella
But
sticks?
there's no difference other than the breadcrumbs that are stuck to it. That is it.
Two baker's dozens for me.
2 baker's dozen.
Yeah, mozzarella sticks?
Crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm not one to complain because I'll literally sit there and eat an entire block of cheese in one sitting.
I gotcha. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Especially
me and Jason were bad.
Pepper jack, yes.
We just sit there and eat blocks of cheese.
Hi. What?
Yeah.
Say that again.
I ignore you. You're sitting there all quiet. You look at me. As soon as I look at you,
Yeah, that's what
That's
cats
not
do.
paying attention. And make sure you say hi to Molly and Pest Hunter and everybody.
hi.
Hello.
My my newest.
I'm known as everybody.
Paper stars.
Oh, cool beans.
There are so many of them.
Yeah, there are.
Oh, nope, they're not in that pocket. Pardon me while I dig into my butt.
You let me?
Oh, what do we have?
You got
Ice
a
cream. I know that arm and hand. That's Anita.
Yep.
Hi, Anita.
Hello.
Hello. How's everybody doing?
Oh, we're
Pretty
doing good. We're talking about the meetup for next year.
Oh, good.
we have new family members.
Oh, you do?
Mikatsumi.
Oh, look at that baby, blue eyes.
And then they have a sister named Zora. They're both
Oh.
female version names of anime characters.
They're so
Zoro
cute.
and Katsuki.
That's the
Cute.
one. That's the one thing that kittens do. The most worst thing of all.
What's
They
that?
turn into cats.
What do you mean?
I didn't hear what you said.
The worst thing about kids is they turn into cats. They go from cuteness to cats.
Okay. Hold on just a second. Wait a minute. I can't.
I have to figure out where to put these now.
Smoochy, smoochy, smoochy.
I was
Hi,
just
honey.
trying to put it on camera. I just got home though, so you know.
Oh,
gotta-
That's all
not
right.
fun.
You're allowed to kiss your hubby hi.
I mean, it'd just be like a big cook-off all weekend.
So
Beans
cute.
in there.
So cute.
I'll be sitting fat and sassy.
Stuffed goat
I'm
peppers.
about to be eating something that he doesn't like, so
Those stuffed Peter Peppers.
Gotcha.
I got
It'd be hard to
sherbet.
stuff. It would be hard to stuff.
A little bit of cheese whiz, put that little nozzle in.
I make a pretty mean armadillo egg.
Jalapenos.
What kind of pepper is that one?
Jalapeno?
Jalapeno?
Yeah, jalapenos.
Okay. I'd be like, a what?
Did you finally get a hot?
Jalapeno.
Jalapenos.
Do what?
Did you finally get a hot
Jalapeno.
jalapeno yet?
No.
Oh, bummer.
Just disappointed. This one might be hot. I don't know. I can find out.
Hey, Daz, if you want, I'll make you a vegan armadillo egg.
No, thank you.
All
Oh,
it
Cliff.
is a jalapeno pepper cut in half, stuffed with cream cheese and I guess it wouldn't be vegan then,
Also,
but cream cheese and
You mean vegetarian?
yeah,
There you go.
with bacon.
With bacon.
I don't like the I like the
Coleslaw,
bacon, the cream
coleslaw.
cheese, but you can keep the hot.
Wrapped with bacon.
No, see what you do is you cook up a whole bunch of bacon.
They're big.
You put it in the food processor. You blend it all up, then you blend it in with the cream cheese. Then you put that inside your jalapeno.
Yeah, the problem is the jalapeno.
You can't do
Look,
jalapenos
the only
either.
jalapeno I like is on a stick, and that's Jose jalapeno. Okay?
No, you can do Anaheim.
Kitty's got a spot behind Dad's head.
You better watch out because if Camo comes in here, she might get hurt.
Yeah.
That's
That
Camo's
kitten is
spot.
so small you can barely see her behind your head, Matt.
You're like
That's the way
blends into
Camo
that
is. Unless Camo turns and looks at you, you can't see her back.
I know. 1 minute.
But this is the bigger kitten.
So
That's the
teeny.
bigger kitten.
That's how big this one was when we found her.
Yeah, I think this one's got some heat to it,
You
Jason.
got 1 minute.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Cliff,
Yeah, like,
Should I
Bigger if you
do it?
jump up into his lap. He's gonna.
Cliff is like, take a little piece off the
Armadillos
tip of
underneath
it.
houses.
No, Cliff, save it for Saturday because my time is up. It's 10 o'clock now.
Oh, that it is.
Aw.
Yeah,
I
save it for
got
Saturday.
like 3 more on the plant, so
Oh, okay.
Matt says we have to say goodbye.
Gotta say goodbye, everybody.
my cats.
So
Yeah.
long, farewell.
Adios, Avidazen.
All right,
Night, Molly.
Good
Good
night,
night.
Molly.
everybody. And don't forget to enjoy the outdoors and get out there
Bye.
and slap a rat. So thank you for everybody for coming into the chat tonight. I gladly appreciate it. And I will see everybody next Wednesday. Unless this crew here
They're fine.
will see each
No,
other.
that's
They're fine.
All right, guys.
Saturday.
Wonderful time. Yep. Saturday over
Tomorrow
at Cliff's
night.
Gym. All right. Bye.
Bye. Tomorrow night, my house.
No.
Okay. Wow. Woo. And we are in the green room.
I'm in my house. Well, I'm in my bedroom. In the house.
Yeah. So we'll give about another